when we last left off, you guys were in the...
All I have is robes and standard robes.
I have clothes.
Who cares? I'm not going to wear robes. Don't worry
You're
about
not?
it. No.
Elven robes. When we last left off, you guys were in the northeastern section in Altmark, trying to track down the safe house of the Purple Hand, and had determined that it was some plot with the landlady of a boarding house. I forget the name of the landlady at this point, although
I did not take the notes for it.
you did not take the notes.
No.
Let me find this. Okay, the landlady is Frau Ziegler, a old spinstress that has lived her remaining years running this boarding house, caring for the travelers, etc., that come across the way, and only recently, this morning, discovered that her private residence down in the basement has been robbed of all of her life savings and valuables.
Who would do that?
I know. What horrible person would have done that?
What heartless person will have done that?
She didn't need
Okay.
it.
Technically, she hasn't discovered that as of yet.
Yeah.
She hasn't been back down there to mourn the passing of her husband and family this evening as of yet.
What? you didn't even need the dagger anymore.
Well,
So the fun thing is, with the assistance of ChatGPT, I have like a 3 or 4 page backstory for poor Frau Ziegler and her life story of what each of these items mean to her.
oh my God. You're a dick. She should have known better than to leave them where I could find them.
Yeah,
You
locked
locked
away in
in
a
the
private room.
basement.
With only one way in and out.
Oh, you're a prick.
That stupid idiot.
Yeah,
Anyway, it is the next day.
God.
You guys have discovered in the place, in the room that you guys rented last night, there was a pigeon that arrived, knocking on the door, trying to get in, or the window, trying to get in. When you guys let it in, it had a single purple feather on its head, and then decided to take a nap on the table. Since then, I think you guys have been a bit stymied as far as what you're going to do with the said bird.
Andy was keeping it.
No, I think we
Sure.
sent it off with a note that George wrote.
Well, you guys wrote a note, and then I believe it was Ben who informed you that homing pigeons do one task well, which is go home, and that's it. You generally can't get them to go elsewhere.
So what we need to do then is find out who is here to get the tags or the letter.
It would be nice, but nobody came up to the room. Nobody investigated. Nobody. I mean,
Why don't we ask the person that owns the boarding house who...
It's still
Thought
late
that
at night,
she
though,
wasn't
right?
Yeah.
It's the next morning.
Oh, it's the next morning.
Yeah.
We have to live. She wasn't telling us.
Didn't think we did. I thought we were
Right,
just
kind
still
of,
discussing what we were doing now that I told you that the homing pigeon only goes one way.
Yeah, we ended as soon as you guys talked about the homing pigeon.
Yeah.
Nobody has taken any further action the following day. Now, you guys have talked to Frau Ziegler and other people at different times. Question is, what would you like to do at this point?
I'm going to talk to Frau Ziegler.
by all means.
Okay.
I don't feel like I need to be there for that.
Okay.
Conscious.
Nope.
Yeah, she's okay.
have
She's
some
in the
food
kitchen
for myself.
fixing some breakfast.
Okay.
Man, if only you could do it.
Greetings, little sir. Are you staying here at the boarding house?
Yeah, I was in the room last night that the pigeon showed up with.
Oh,
Yeah,
my apologies. Those pigeons are pretty dumb. They go to just about every room.
Yeah, but the funny, so they just go to every room?
Well, when they get confused, I keep a coop up on the roof. They come home every now and then.
Is there a room that they generally like to go to? Have you thought about maybe building a small coop there? Maybe that way you can
No,
avoid.
they make quite a bit of mess.
Well, I understand, but if you could maybe put a nest or something outside the window of the most common room that they use. Which room is that normally? I mean, you said they go to every room, but they probably have a favorite, don't they?
Well, yeah, the coop on the roof.
But other than that, right? I mean, the one last night came to the window was pecking at the window.
Yeah, like I said, they're pretty
Little
dumb.
pecker.
They're pretty dumb. If they get confused or they're tired or whatever, or they see a light on, they'll go to other windows. But I mean, like I said, if you normally just ignore them, after a while they'll go up to the roof.
Okay, so are you the only one that manages the penguins upstairs? Do you need a helper to?
Penguins.
There's no penguins up there.
Aren't penguins? I recently was hit in the head by a goblin, so I'm a little tired, a little concussed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Which room were you staying in? I
I
don't remember you.
Oh, my friend paid for the room.
Your friend. Who would that be?
What is that? What is
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Ozzy. As a voice calls out to the ether.
Ozzy?
He's a rather rambunctious looking fellow. He's
You don't know where he's
not a clue. I put my hand as high as I can. He's about this tall. Kind of a burly dude. He carries a lot of weapons on him.
No, that's me.
No, I'm talking about Andy the Bounty Hunter.
I only kid.
Yeah, I don't have anybody here staying here with Ozzy. But she calls out to the guys over at the dining room. Guys,
You son of a bitch.
a couple of the other people come wandering in. Says, yes, Igor, how can we assist? I need you to escort this little man out.
Is there a potato or anything nearby?
Is there a potato?
Anything I can
Sure. There's miscellaneous things in the kitchen.
I was being nice, and I just grab the potato, and I
Okay.
just walk out.
Okay.
Even if it's raw, I don't give a shit. Just
That's fine.
out of spite. Fuck that old lady. I hope somebody steals her shit.
It's raw, but slightly soft.
What's the problem, guys?
They walk you out and slam the door behind you.
Do they have anything of value on them?
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
One of them looks like a crafter. The other one looks like he might be a student.
Friend.
A what?
A
Found more
student.
cards from.
A what?
Student.
Student.
Sorry.
Thank you. Said no coin pouches on them or anything.
No
like that.
visible ones. No. I mean, if you want to try to lift something from them, you can certainly give it a try. As they
Just
kick you out onto the busy street.
yeah. I
Okay.
will. I have sleight of hand, so
Okay.
pretty
Give me
decent. Pretty fucking decent.
Give
at
me a
it.
sleight of hand. Let's see if they spot anything.
I don't even really care what I'm
I
stealing.
understand that.
I'm just doing it out of spite because I was being nice to that bitch.
Where's my? I wish I was close by. I'd be like, he just stole. I'm just kidding.
Well, I still succeeded.
Okay.
Go to the sleeper mode.
Okay. Yeah, they kick you out. You come away with a small dagger
Okay.
from one of them. They don't seem to have noticed.
A 62. Nice.
51.
I bet his skills is 62.
Yeah.
I'm still better than him. He's not going to be a better thief than me ever. It's like the whole drinking thing between the other ones. He and I are going to be the thieving things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're my Padawan. You're not going to get better than me.
Where's the items? There you go.
I think Darth Vader and Darth
That's
Maul.
right.
Dagger.
He is following in my footsteps.
Now, will he be
Whether I want to or not.
That's right. Take thy
Only
holy
because the
dagger.
snow is deep.
Well, now I have 3 daggers.
And he's encumbered.
Yeah, no shit.
How big is the dagger?
Okay, well, that actually answered a bunch of questions.
He's very
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I go find the group.
Okay.
And
They're nearby at the Old Ale Inn across the way.
Okay.
I just want the
I
accent.
don't go directly over
No
there.
reason.
I walk down the
Dark
street
accent.
like a block or two,
Okay.
and then cut through the alleys to
In
go
case-
back.
In case you're being shadowed or something.
Yeah,
I
then
guess
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
skill.
Okay.
Right.
You get over there.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
and as I'm going through the alleyways, I'm gonna pull the new dagger.
Probably
As a-
pit fighter.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Zero
Okay.
damage for that.
Okay. So you find the group. They're gathered around trying to figure out what their next move is.
Okay. Hey guys.
Debating the African swallow versus the European swallow.
The terminal velocity.
So, what'd you find out?
Oh, she's totally involved. Totally involved. As soon as I started asking about the pigeons, she got really shitty and kicked me out. And I stole a potato. and the stagger.
Where's Ozzy?
I brought up Ozzy, and she got really upset about that. Yeah, that's what got me kicked out. She's like, "You're not with Ozzy. Only my dead husband." I don't care, but she got mean. And then two bullies pushed me out, which is kind of odd that she had two guys that were willing to throw out a halfling. Don't you think? That's what I'm saying. She's totally implicated, guys. We should kill her.
I'm all for it.
All right.
I'm just
No.
kidding. But we should probably
Well, I
investigate her
wouldn't be
further. That's for sure.
What?
I wouldn't even be there.
Okay.
Did we do anything with the pigeon?
The
No, you
pigeon,
guys
I'm
back
pretty
here this
sure
morning.
Andy still has it. He
Ozzy
was
still has it.
Is
up
there a
there.
way up onto
Uh,
roofs and stuff, like
I think he'd be
exterior
with
ladders
us
and
at
all
this
that?
point.
Yeah.
It was up
Besides
there.
which, the houses are
That's where we
pretty
left.
pretty close anyways.
Okay.
It's relatively easy to climb up on.
Wait, no, I think he
I
actually gave it
started
to
tugging on
her.
his
No.
coat.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did. Like after the following night,
He
he
didn't. No, because he
We have to
carried
have
it
a-
down like this.
you know he tried to, and then he put it back. He brought it back up because she was like, "Oh yeah, it just needs to go back up to the coop."
Let's go to the roof, like right now.
Why?
Because there's something going on there. Something with this purple hand bullshit. That we're
I
supposed
have
to be
some things I
investigating.
need to sell.
Okay.
So
Could I go with you? No.
but if you really want to get to the roof, are you going to be allowed back inside?
Who cares about that? It's not-
Sounds like George is home.
You're okay with getting inside?
Hmm?
You're okay with going? I'm just going to walk up and. Is she out on the front porch yet?
Yeah.
Can't get in there.
What are you, a vampire?
I just don't want to kid. I mean, she's guarding the front door. She's gonna know
There's
everybody.
a back door.
Is
Dude, we
there-
can go into that
Okay.
house, go upstairs, and go across.
I'm sorry. What
What's
do
the
you guys
distance between the buildings? I think this one sits out by itself, doesn't it? At the end of the pinnacle of that area.
On the map, yes, but it's
What do you guys
it's a European medieval city.
Okay.
All the buildings are closed.
Money. Lots of money.
What's the distance to leap from one building to the other?
10, 15 feet.
Could be that.
We're not making that.
I'm not making that. That's for damn sure.
I could try very, very hard to make that leap and still not make it. And I'm probably one of the most athletic.
You're the tallest person here. You couldn't just step across.
Boulder? No.
Ooh, Boulder, man. Ooh.
Not how it works. That's
Okay.
the only thing. That's one thing out of character that I really don't like about the system is that doing a simple leap or jump is difficult.
There is.
How tall is your character?
There is.
6'7".
There
He's
is.
pretty athletic, right?
Not
Yes.
that.
A 10-foot gap, it wouldn't be that.
There are
for somebody
specific
that tall.
talents
You got-
that
are you guys
increase
just
jump.
trying to
Especially
get
if you
up
could
to
run
the
it.
coop?
Yeah.
Why is that
Then
so
let me just
illegal?
go ask her to show her. It's an old lady. She'll show the coop. She'll show her pigeons.
But then you would
She'll
go
show
alone
her
up there. Are you okay with going alone?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, leaping. What's your movement?
Two.
Your movement stat is 2
I think right now because I'm encumbered.
because of the knife. But if you put the knife down, probably goes up to 4.
Technically, a
No,
dagger.
no, it's like a 3.
He's a halfling.
Halfling.
Yeah,
Normally it starts
small
out
legs.
at 3.
After
Small
the
legs.
dwarves get lower
I have a 5.
Okay.
I don't even see my speed on here.
Could be on the
If you have a 5, so the base leaping mechanics is an average athletics check, which is plus 20.
Mhm.
If you have a run up, you get your to run up. Okay, can't speak. You can leap your movement in feet without having to make a test.
Right.
So 5 feet for your case.
Right.
If you want to jump further, you take a plus 20 athletics check. If you have a run up of at least your movement in yards,
Mhm.
if you do, the test is challenging. If you do not, then it's plus 0 on the test. On a success, every success level gives an extra foot on the leap.
So that's my whole point.
Oh, that is tough.
5
10-foot
feet
jump
is
then.
all I
Jesus
can
Christ.
get.
Automatically, yes.
And I need 5 success levels to make it 10 feet.
Okay.
That's
Not possible.
What's your athletics skill?
Okay.
That's a fair point. What's your athletics?
Okay. It's possible, but the idea of making it. I am very athletic, okay? We can't use me as an example. I have a 73 athletic skill.
Okay.
I physically couldn't do it.
Nobody, no
At
app.
67, I would have
Okay.
to roll. 1 in 10 I make that jump.
And most average humans can jump between, and I'm being generous here, or very conservative, between 8 and 12 feet. I jumped when I was younger than you two, 16 feet with a running start. Because I did it at a Boy Scout camp thing where they had competitions.
I jumped 4 yards.
That's 12 feet.
Yeah, but you're well above average height.
I understand, and I was very athletic back then. I ran all the time and all that stuff. But my point is that to get 10 feet as my character, I have to roll at least somewhat decent.
I agree with you. That is very difficult. I mean, when I was in college, when I was fencing, yeah, that a 10-foot jump was nothing for me.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely. I could probably have gotten really close on just a standing jump.
When I was at my most athletic, I could standing leap 11 feet.
That's nuts.
But that's not even good.
Jesus, that's still well above what most people can do.
Well
above.
Think about our military days, dude. That's all I did was I was athletics all day long, every day.
Not in the Air Force.
Army.
Not in the Air Force.
Army, it's all I did. Every single day, we did an hour and a half of PT, and that was every day, 7 days a week for me.
I couldn't get an hour and a half of PT in a week.
Okay, well, I was combat arms. We were expected to carry anywhere between our lightest ruck of our lightest individual in our platoon was 65 pounds. Our heaviest was 138 pounds. That was me. So 138 pounds for my first 3 years in, at least. That's what I carried every mission.
Knees not service connected.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, looking at the internet, because that's a source of truth. The typical male jump distance for a long jump, age 20, is 6 meters 22 centimeters.
21 feet, dude.
No, 6
About
meters.
18.
Yeah,
18 to 20 feet.
Yeah.
Well,
18,
closer to 20. But yeah.
Sure. Okay. At age 40, it's 4 meters 64 centimeters.
Okay, 15 feet.
Right. So 15 to 20 is not an unreasonable amount for an athletic male. Okay. It's a meter-ish shorter for females, which is irrelevant as far as the game is concerned. What I'm going to do instead is, if you have a running jump, then you can jump yards equal to your movement, plus or minus your success level on athletics.
That would now would you only get
For a
feet
run?
beyond, or yard? It's only feet beyond.
Feet
after
beyond,
that.
yes.
Okay. That means a little more. That makes more sense.
That's better. Then you have to be athletic, which is what this is assuming, because anybody going to be doing a long jump is going to be athletic. You're not going to measure me and take a approximate long jump distance.
But if you think about it, is that
but I would not want to see the aftermath.
Right? Lots of
so
sand.
I could do a 21 foot.
You could.
I mean, but that would be a roll of I guess that's not too bad. 40 to 43. I would get 20 feet.
With a 70 skill, you are very athletic.
Extremely, yes.
Okay. Now you
But
mess up your technique, etc. You roll bad, you're going to come up short.
Mind you, I'm an elf.
I understand that.
Okay.
That's only 10 above a human. You get a 30 plus the dice versus a 20 plus the dice.
But I also have 19 advancements.
But a human could do the same thing.
You're right.
Okay. You have a 10-point advantage on the humans, and pointy ears, which are slightly more aerodynamic.
One
of
missing.
them.
Yeah, one.
So he'll curve slightly in the air.
Yes, you have to lose a foot because of the angle.
My other ear is pointy too. I want to point that out. Just, no pun intended. It is an elf ear, not a human
Okay.
ear.
Seriously,
So-
why am I not just going up and asking her?
By all means, it just means you need to go up by yourself, do the investigation by yourself, and come back with pertinent information that we can accept.
By yourself.
Otherwise, they're going to jump to their death.
By ourselves.
One,
Jump.
one at a time.
Make
I'm
it.
not jumping.
Me neither.
Athletics is agility.
All you have to do is get the elf to throw the dwarf.
It doesn't matter how athletic I am. I could not make that jump.
I can't wait. That is my next life goal.
Wait, what?
Throw the dwarf.
Throw the dwarf.
You guys are able to do that.
Probably couldn't make it the 5 feet jump because it's agility based.
I'll throw the halfling then. How about that?
You gotta have knees to make a jump, and no dwarf has knees.
I am gonna, after he keeps talking about it, I'm gonna check out the other buildings nearby it to see if it's something I could even get into and up to the roof access. If it's like residential and things, I'm not going to risk that during the day.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're all residentials in this area. At least anything that's going to be that tall
Yeah.
is going to be residential. But many of them have stairwells on the outside or ladders or whatever.
They can reach the roof.
Yeah, to reach their respective roof. When you get on top of a building, relatively simple to do. Whether you climb or you climb a ladder, there's ways to get up there. Okay. Now, if you want to get to a neighboring building and jump over across, because it's a better approach, by all means, it's going to be on the order of 10 to 15 feet, depending on where you approach.
Okay, I go look for the ladder.
For this building,
Yeah.
okay.
The ladder or stairwell, whatever's in the back.
Yeah, there's a fire escape type thing. It's old and rickety in the back.
I go
You'll
up.
climb up. Okay.
I watched this intently. Now that I know that these two are committed, I'm like, sweet. I don't have to do
They're
anything.
gonna do it.
Hey,
You climb up to the roof. There's a access door
I don't
into
know what I'm looking for.
There's an access door into the building and a large wooden pigeon coop filled with pigeons, all cooing and clucking and making noise and so forth.
Okay, I start investigating.
Okay.
I start looking around.
Right. There's quite a bit of pigeon dropping all around.
Yeah.
They've been here for quite some time. The coop looks like it's in sad shape, but certainly serviceable. Looks like it's been here a while as well. There's probably 24 pigeons inside it,
I wish I did too.
and a little hatchway on the side where they come in when they would return.
Do they all have the purple feather?
I'll give me a blind perception gem roll.
yeah, bring them up. One plus when I get close.
There's one that has 2
I want to fight
feathers.
dual wield short swords is what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
Can't.
I'll go left side.
No, well, you can. Just to make it like this.
Blind.
Oh, dagger and short.
What was it?
Public
Oh, hold
Yeah.
it.
Dagger and sword.
Boom.
I have the spirit.
Yeah, looking through them, almost all of them appear to be just basic pigeons, very dull gray and so forth. However, you spot one that has a single purple feather on its head. It coos and looks at you, blinking through all 3 eyes.
Fantastic. Okay. Open it up.
Okay. There's a rustle of feathers and flapping of wings and so forth.
I close it behind me. Right.
Are you going into the chicken coop?
He's
grabbing-
at this
I'm grabbing that
Okay.
pigeon.
at
Okay.
this point. We realize he's going to the same location through the old lady.
Okay.
I was going up to the old lady to ask.
I just want you guys to be all together while you're in there fighting pigeons as they peck
Right.
you to death. I will laugh hilariously.
So I have a dagger to feed. It's fine.
Okay. So you walk up to the boarding house. Greetings.
So glad that you would be just staring.
I never should say
Can I see your pigeon coop?
Your fault.
You-
I
No,
told you.
hey.
What did I tell you in message? I said,
Why?
you know I'm going to roleplay this shit.
Just want to know how to-
I was already kind of a chaotic character to begin
It's
with.
not a
Jesus.
zoo.
Matt, you and me are just sitting at the old tavern.
Are you staying
watching
here?
us through a window.
That's a good
What
idea.
room?
We'll meet you guys at the tavern.
Hey, coincidentally, I have a massive cake
I
made
can
of
show you
silk.
the room.
I can't drink this
Oh.
fall off the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
They
I'll bring her
can't
to the
because it's
room,
not
Matt.
theirs. You can bring
Andy's
your own
character
alcohol.
Well, I already
Rather
did,
bought
so.
It's like,
Well,
I'm doing it anyway.
that
Yeah,
that's
what
Sir
you gonna do?
Oswald's room. That's
Well,
not yours.
Don't tell me what to do.
I know everybody that rents out of this place. I keep careful track. I think I'm going to have to ask you to
That's fine.
leave, sir.
I'll leave.
Okay.
Who was it that even purchased the room?
Who do you
Ozzy.
think? Sir
Andy
Oswald.
I mean, the scenario here, it's like
I know.
you knocked on my door and said, "Can I pet your dog in the basement?"
I know. I figured,
That's
you know,
really strange.
when I figured since I was there with him when he purchased the room. 'cause
He did reserve it with them. I think he did pay. I do remember he was part of that group that reserved it and did get permission. I do remember that.
He was the only one there, as a matter of fact. With
Andy was the one that was there.
But he was the only one there with Andy.
Yeah.
Was he?
The rest of us were not
yeah.
there.
That was, yeah. I do remember that specifically.
The
He
only other
was
person
there.
that
Okay.
could have been there was me, and I refused to take part. So,
Okay.
Because he went straight to the bar,
Yeah.
But I thought Andy had rented a room for one.
No, it was
As far as the
it was
fees.
2.
He asked specifically, and if they said he could be with them also.
Okay. So, rewind slightly. Sure, you can see the pigeons. Not a problem. If you have a room here, she's perfectly fine sharing her hobby.
I did not know for sure whether or not he paid for both of them.
I
just knew.
I don't know either, which is why I'm relying on everybody else's
He
memory.
paid for one
I
room.
know
that
he
has
had
2
access to
beds.
the room to come and go. I know that. Whether or not it was paid or not, not
Okay.
sure. But I know he got permission from her to come and go.
Okay, so access to the room is different as
Well-
far as a person that's boarding here, because he's allowed to have guests.
Under that, I'll just purchase a room for her if she has one.
Real house and dog.
Okay.
And dog liquor. Him.
Him.
Sure.
just
She's
leaves
going to take
after
you
you
on the
say
tour first. Okay,
I'll give you my dog, my black one.
so it'll be, I want to say 8, I think it was 8 silver.
Up your ass all day long. That dog, man, he's just like looking at you. You're like,
Which one?
Yeah, can I help you? And he's,
What's up?
Which one?
Okay. So, meanwhile, what are you doing, Tad?
Captain.
You reach in, you open up the coop, they flap around a little bit. I mean, they're tame, they're not really that worried about it,
Right.
unless you're being aggressive at them.
No.
Do you have any animal handling skill?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The good news is I have a horse. I can store stuff on it, so I don't.
A big. You know what?
Huh?
I think I might have to come.
I haven't typed this
Hey.
animal training dog, but it was the animal handling. So
You'd actually bring me down to tollkeeper.
Okay.
Because riding horse
Did I-
is required for level 2.
You rolled it as
Did you
blind.
find
Once
me
you
doing
make the
that?
rank, it doesn't
No, I
matter.
didn't.
That training on the one
56
day
inches.
was
Right
on
Yes.
session.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh, that was
You reach in, grab the pigeon. It sort of looks up at you. Like I said, it blinks. Its 3 eyes out of sync with each other. Looks at you. At its leg is a small brass canister tied to its foot.
yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't make any moves to flee or flap or peck or anything like that.
Major source of corruption. How did we not notice the third eye?
Because it's not the same pigeon.
It's its cousin.
And you can't see it currently.
Oh yeah.
So let him do the scene.
No, let the pigeon do the scene with its third eye.
It's seen into your soul with that third eye.
Well,
It's going to be very dark.
I put it in my pack.
Okay.
I look for any eggs.
No, there's no eggs in here.
There's no pigeon eggs.
No.
I respect that.
Where do you think they got breakfast?
It's too bad he doesn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
And
That's
now,
also true because I was thinking. I could
you
kill
might not
one
even
of
know what
these
an
and
egg
have
looks
lunch.
like.
I made that joke already.
All right. I leave.
Okay, head back down the way you came.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you head back down.
And hold on. Before I go back down, I'm going to inspect around the rooftop
Okay.
and around the coop more specifically. Because I got up there and I just walked over and was like, I want that pigeon, and threw it in the pack. I'm actually going to do some investigation into... Is there like a small drop box for the notes or anything like that? Like, is there a middleman? Like, that type of thing? Is there any evidence of somebody being up here recently?
Yes, there's plenty of evidence of people being up here.
Okay.
There are footprints and some scuffs in the bird droppings.
Right.
There's several pigeons just roosting on the roof itself. The doorway into the building is slightly ajar. There is a little bucket of bird feed underneath the coop. There's no other signs like a mailbox or anything like that obvious where somebody would drop messages or anything along those lines.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like this place is secured. Anybody could be up here at any time.
That actually makes me very nervous. How brave is my halfling?
See another
That's
shot.
right, he's not. He goes to the stairwell
Okay.
and leaves.
Okay. You head back down.
Oh, that's
the
an
fire
open
escape.
door. I don't want to be up here with an open door.
Okay.
I'm
You
out.
You head back down. You see the new wizard speaking with Frau Heinrich. And And you head back over to the Old L Inn?
Yeah, I go look for those guys.
Okay. So she spends an hour or so giving you a tour of the place, showing you all the basics.
Yeah.
Then, assuming you still want the room, takes your fee and gives you a key. Signs you to a room on the 3rd floor.
There's so many apartments all over the town.
Okay. It's a fairly basic dorm type room. A bed, a table, a couple of chairs, and that's pretty much about it.
Alright. I'll go for the coop.
When you come
Okay.
in, I look very
You head up to the top.
Distressed.
The roof access is wide open. There's a couple of people in the hallway just talking as you walk by. At the top, you push the door open. It's a commanding view of the city, at least. It's fairly high. See, similar thing. The coop is in there. One of the doors is open. Several birds flapping around inside it and around it. A couple of them pecking at a bucket underneath.
Okay. I am just gonna look around, try to just investigate the area.
Okay. Meanwhile, what's everybody else doing? You guys are at the Old Ale Inn, and the halfling wanders in with lunch.
Don't get concerned. We're gonna roll some dice real quick. I know it's a lot.
Oh shit!
And that's how much damage you do.
Oh my god! Mine was still
95
8.
D10.
Okay.
That's how much he makes in a day.
You should have just took average. I'm gonna go average.
Well, no, it's a D10 per experience point.
Wait, what?
So, I walk in as the backpack coop.
Yeah.
Okay, my back coop.
Yeah. It's been cooing the whole way.
Okay. I crawl up on a like.
Are we in our room?
No, you're at you're at the tavern.
Is
at
that
a
what I
table.
think it is?
It's a backpack.
Don't open it up. None here. What the fuck is wrong? You got a room, right?
It's
Yeah, we have-
got
I bought a
3 eyes.
There's people around you. Start a couple of them grumble and look over at you.
Oh my god. Stupid halflings and their stories.
Yeah.
Grab his
Back
pack.
a little bit.
I grab his pack from him. Yank it out of his hand.
But yeah, yes, I do
That's
have.
a lot later.
I have a massive room.
Backpack
with,
shuffle.
like,
It
at most
shakes a little
12
bit.
people. So yeah, we're good on places to stay.
Let's go to your room.
Yeah, I think at this
But
point,
that got a
we have,
halfling.
like,
He's
9
making
rooms
me.
on
He's
the
making me drink this damn old ass keg of piss water.
What?
What do you got?
Remember that keg that we were going to throw at the octopus in the swamp? We never did that.
It's well traveled.
You
I still
drinking
have
from it
it.
didn't matter. He's still. I don't. It keeps refilling. That's why I say it's piss water.
This is the only magical thing that I've ever had.
It's the only alcohol you can drink without getting drunk, though.
A keg.
I just grab a random cup off the table and be like,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pour him a little bit.
I-
Enough for a
I
halfling.
pay for a bottle of wine as I'm heading back to the back room.
Okay.
all right, I guess I'll follow him back to the casting couch.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
How
so.
do you know what I'm talking about?
So messed up.
Okay, I'm
Back
going to
that's
the
all I can
room.
think of.
I'm going to the room because I'm curious about
My
the pigeon.
generation.
Okay.
As the halfling apparently pets
So-
his dog.
Yeah. So, okay, he shows you to a side room. There's quite a few beds in this room. It looks like a community room, almost like a common room, but a private one.
He said it could hold about 12 people.
About 8.
8? He
Eight.
said 12.
Nope.
No,
8.
I remember 6. So I'm glad he said 8.
There you go.
I am kind of disappointed that her and him did not show up on the roof at the same time with me.
He went for the whole tour.
I understand, but I
Plenty
had
of
a
time.
whole thing planned out.
I am amazed there are still pigeons flapping around.
Oh no, I was gonna pull it out and be like, and pull my badge out and be like, "You're under arrest for harboring chaos." And I was gonna go that whole route with her and get that bitch burned at the stake for being rude to me.
Okay.
So, but
I'm all for it.
it didn't happen. But I had this whole thing mentally planned out. She probably would have stabbed me, but it's fine. Turns out the old lady's a prior circus knife handler or something.
That would be funny.
She starts juggling pigeons.
Standard price for the
No,
bottle.
no, all the pigeons
two
grab
yeah,
onto
two
her
brass,
and
I
she
think.
flies away.
It's actually 10.
Okay. 10 brass.
Great.
You get the good stuff.
So
Yeah.
I'll be investigating.
You think wine that costs 10 brass is
Actively
better
messing with what?
than that swill?
Someone who
Yes.
was in there recently.
Okay.
And yes,
It's
See this
Swill.
wax seal with the thing? That makes it better.
He doesn't
Anyways,
taste.
so with the 4 of you in the room, I assume
Four.
you're going to. Yeah, there's 4 of you. Let's count the bird, then there's 5.
You have a dog
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's what
I
I,
don't
thought
count
you
the
were
dog.
counting.
So, anyways, dump the bird out.
Dump the bird out. Look at this thing. It's got 3 eyes. I say it's super fucking.
I'm gonna reach in and pick it up.
Okay. You pull out a bird. It has a purple feather. Looks like it has 3 eyes or 2 eyes. I mean, and then a 3rd eye peeks out from the feather.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna pop open the little.
Even more strangely, it's slightly off center. It's not a centered 3rd eye.
I'll pop open the tube and see what's inside it.
Nothing.
So you brought us a bird. Why?
It's got 3 fucking eyes.
Why didn't? Okay. We could have left it there as evidence. Though.
It's a homing pigeon, right?
It's home.
I didn't think this through. Is there nothing in the canister?
No, it's empty.
But this is evidence of corruption.
Which we report to whom?
We have our badges.
That's great. So
We could go arrest her and go throw her in prison right now.
she's not the problem. We were supposed to investigate this safe house.
Purple hand safe house.
All we have is what they already know. It's a purple hand safe house. That's all we know so far.
She keeps the pigeons, right?
Can you add
But that's irrelevant.
No, hear me out. She keeps the
I know.
pigeons.
Probably.
She's involved. If we arrest her and
While he's talking, I break out the music box because I want to inspect it.
and convince her to give up the information on the purple hand,
I start tapping my foot.
There you go.
Thank you.
if we can arrest her and convince her to give up the goods.
We'd have to kill her.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
Take something
yes,
else.
yes, we would.
Witch hunters don't always kill people.
Incorrect. You hear from across the city.
Where are you
Like
from?
4 witch hunters are like, bullshit!
You're obviously not from Altdorf. And I can tell
No.
you, they absolutely murder.
Have you not looked around? Obviously, I'm not from Altdorf.
Okay. Witch hunters kill literally everything and anyone that even touches. You picked it up already. Touches chaos.
There's no evidence that I touched this thing.
Put it back in his pack. Put it back in his pack.
We have arrest authority.
What?
Isn't this not the time
Why-
when we're
no,
supposed to be?
why don't-
Dwarf, help me out
Hey,
here.
hey,
He's
hey.
not here.
Why don't we try to
Yes,
talk?
he
I
is.
am
Damn it! Where did he come from?
practicing my stealth.
I've already put the music box away. If it doesn't have any signs of like chaos symbols, any hidden compartments, anything like that on it,
Nothing.
I put it away.
Thanks for using me as
Why-
an
why don't-
douchebag.
It's
just
just
an
an
old
old lady with a pigeon.
I mean,
The halfling slowly starts tapping his foot.
No, that's what I
Two
do.
cursed items in 2 game sessions.
I do have to sadly agree with the elf. The overall point of it is we're supposed to keep it secret. It's only for emergency use only.
And why don't
No, it's
he
not
said
for
proudly.
emergency use.
He
It's
said
for-
proudly. I just want to point that out.
why don't we
it's for using when we need it.
why don't we
We're
talk?
not as the overall idea of organization is so the purple man doesn't know. If we flash our badge at their safe house, they're gonna know. Hey, there's a group investigating us. Our overall point is not to be determined we're investigating them.
Why
So what I'm hearing is at night we infiltrate the facility.
What?
We take her in our
I'm not sure if she's
custody.
involved.
We can find out. It's easier that way.
We can find out with a
Why
little
don't we talk to
persuasive
the one guy that
interrogation
can detect
techniques I learned
corruption?
in Iraq.
Who's that?
Seriously, how am I the only one that wants to go after this woman? What is wrong with you people?
I feel like she's suffered quite a bit already.
I didn't know the mood had the time then.
She is obviously involved in this cult.
But do you believe it's at her own will? Or do you believe she's being coerced into it?
Wait. We make that distinction in the Empire?
How long ago did her family die?
Did we have a choice in this?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You could have seen.
Maybe you and your
You could have been in prison. No, you could have chosen prison.
That's not.
It's a choice.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what they do to halflings in prison?
They forget you.
That's a fair point. That happens a lot.
They make them cook.
Yeah.
I hate cooking.
Not only do I not know how to cook, I hate cooking. I'm the anti-halfling. You are sentenced to 20 years of hard cooking.
I actually contemplated becoming a villager just to get the cooking skill to keep you people to shut up about it.
Nope, embrace your lack.
I would embrace it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hate cooking.
Sure, I will cook the food. Burn.
What do you mean it's not cooked? Look at it.
Why is everybody vomiting and shitting themselves?
Where'd our 10 days of rations go? You said cook the food.
Did you burn our pemmican? Why would you cook the pemmican?
Now. Oh my god.
Only nerds would know that one. Or survivalists. But I'm dead. I am honestly, all kidding aside, I am dead serious. Why are we not taking her into custody and interrogating her?
I have a hard time taking you seriously at any time.
Yeah. Same.
I'm gonna do it.
You are a halfling. Don't stab me.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about interrogating her.
Talking about stabbing her.
By all means.
We've already violated the sanctity of her little kingdom. What's a little more violation?
Why don't we find out if there's records on file of when her family died? She has recently, at least from what I can understand, fairly recently lost a husband and children.
You think maybe her husband was?
I think maybe they either are holding them prisoner or killed them.
Or he is
One or the
a
other.
man.
And forcing her into this situation.
So why don't we just go ask her?
Yeah, because that worked really well for us so far. She seems to be very open to discussion. Does everybody believe that?
Look at him.
Jesus, you're going to send him?
Yes. Would you say anything untoward to that?
I would murder him before he got near my door.
He doesn't go in the woods.
But that's my point. You know, he is. How often would you go into this area as whenever you are? Ironbreaker, yes. And how often would an Ironbreaker come up here?
Not often.
Would
Most
you
of the
ever?
time, no.
Okay.
Is he in the room yet?
No.
Oh no, I'm.
Fuck. You're the one I fucking need.
One time you want that maze.
Let's just
you
find
got
out.
it.
Discovering that somebody's recently messed with the chicken coop.
Are there public records of deaths
Who could
in
that
this
be?
town? Let's find that out.
Probably.
Probably at the
Oh, come
funeral
on.
home.
Okay. In
Something like that.
time out.
Okay.
I hate to be this guy when it comes to this, because I don't want to tell you how to GM.
Hi, Skelly.
A medieval city like this is not going to have those kind of records. People fucking die every day.
I fully agree with that. Does the town have records of deaths? Absolutely. Do they have her records and her details, and can you locate them? That's a big if.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Anybody
It's just-
notable? Absolutely, they have records of.
Let's see, there are untold billions of people who have died.
That's why they
Yeah.
have the cliffs. They don't even bury them; they just throw them off the cliff.
Did you need to save this for any? I don't even know what it goes to.
It's
Right,
plastic
we kind of
bag.
ignored the whole
No, I
other
don't really say
right
that.
under the
You
graveyard.
gotta be careful, Ben
Do
might
we-
choke.
Do we have the second?
What?
Do we
What?
still have the first pigeon?
Why would I show?
Yes, you still have the first pigeon.
Okay.
Look at this for a minute. The
So-
shape.
Oh.
What? What?
Horrible,
What?
bad. Horrible.
What?
So we
Nothing.
still
You
have
went there, not
the
me,
first
man.
pigeon. We
Yes.
intercepted their message. So presumably someone's going to come to expect the message. So what if we write a message, send the pigeon back to that place, and it's the homing pigeon?
But we determined this is the home.
Well, yes. What I'm saying is we find out who receives the message and picks it up. Then we know who the punch.
Here's the
Okay,
issue.
I like that idea. But
Who's going to follow the pigeon?
Well, all we have to do is stand outside at the place, or we have someone in the thing sell it. But I was kind of thinking we write a note saying, "Hey, we need to urgently meet up in person in their code or whatever. Meet here at midnight." As a side effect, if just in case we don't see them grab it or something like that, we can still show up there and ambush them there. Also,
I like this plan.
I'm all for it.
Can you read
Hey,
right?
Matt.
Yes.
We completely forgot about the Skaven underneath the graveyard.
Yeah, I didn't forget about it.
What's Skaven?
don't exist.
What are Skaven?
Sorry, big Bretonians. We forgot about the Bretonians.
All I know is that the character that was a member of the group that knew anything about it with me is gone.
Who was that?
Aww.
Perhaps the unusual advice they don't exist.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Well, technically, I know about them.
The greatest part of that movie is one goes by right after he says it. Or, they goes by and he's like, yeah, they don't exist.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
In the background, there's one that walks by.
He
and then
sees
he
it.
jumps on. Yeah, he's doing that to Calmer. Then one jumps on him.
Yeah.
I
Starts
don't
eating
fucking
his
remember
shoulder.
that.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
The
man, I'm gonna have to
greatest-
rewatch
The
it. I
greatest
watched
thing
it
is
movie
these
like
are
100.
obviously like kids in
Princess Bride.
costumes
Yeah.
crawling around on the ground.
I gotta rewatch it because I swear to God I've seen it 100 times and I don't think I've ever noticed the one crawling around in the background.
I think there's two
Yeah.
crawling around in the background, like looking at them or whatever, moving around.
And he's like guiding her. He's like, they don't exist. And he's seen them already. He's like, yeah, they don't exist.
Anyway,
Pigeons.
Oh my God, that movie, I've seen it so much now. It's like it's almost boring to watch because I've seen it so many times.
It's never boring.
so anyways, up on top of the
Never
up on
watched
top, the chicken coop, like I said, was left open. There are several pigeons in it. I
I closed it.
never heard you say anything about closing it.
Why wouldn't I close it?
Knocking the hell out of Skull.
Okay, well it's open at this point. You weren't there for some time. Maybe
I'm
somebody
being a
else
little
opened it.
silly, but my guy's not retarded.
Anyway, when he gets there, it's open for some unknown reason.
Oh, you piece of shit. I will stab you back.
He's been over here with one-liners all night. It's been great.
Anyways,
I was
completely
silent.
it looks like it's frequently. The roof is frequented by people living in the boarding house. There's nothing else of note.
Okay.
We've never heard of this place. We didn't. What were they using it for? We were told to come investigate it, but we weren't told it was a safe house. So what?
You guys were. There was the notes and indications pointed out that there was a safe house in Ostor.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking with Half Nose, you were pointed to a boarding house in Altmark.
Oh, that's not the same thing, though, right?
Correct.
Ozzy, where the hell are you?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at
Freaking Andy.
the quest tracker now. It says investigate the safe house in Ostor.
Correct.
But this whole time I thought we were in East Town.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't even know that.
Awesome.
I didn't know how they got the information.
No,
It
we're in
wasn't
the
there.
northwest. Northeast.
You guys are in Altmark on the east side near the music halls.
With that in mind, I'm
With
going back to
Ostor.
town.
It's on the map.
Yeah,
Ostor
that's-
is right about here.
I shouldn't have done that.
Isn't that over where I met the orphans?
Where's Ostor?
Ostor is over here near the Red Moon Inn.
The orphans are
And
making
the
their
other
appearance again.
Okay.
Oh, freaking poop.
Now,
Matt, the orphans are going to make an
When-
appearance again.
when Oswald talked to Half Nose to get information about one of Gouda's safe houses, he directed him to this building.
So, I mean, we did pick up information now that he is involved in the verbal land. It's not just he's a crime syndicate person. Because, I mean, the documents were heavy chaos related stuff. I would. I think we should send the letter or whatever. It's like, hey, we need to meet urgently or whatever. Then we investigate the other safe house while they're receiving that message, and then we can meet them at the night sometime.
That's smart.
And move in.
So as you're done looking up at the roof, there's nothing else that you think you can find. What else would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go back to the
No longer like you.
tavern that they're staying at.
No, that's impossible.
To the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I have no intention on staying here.
Okay.
Puppy eyes. You can't hate me.
No.
But we already invested so much time and money into this endeavor. It would be a waste to just like throw it away because it's not the primary target.
So,
What do you want to do next?
so this isn't the place that the Purple Hand safe house is?
It's a safe house.
Yes, but not the Purple Hands.
No, we think it is a Purple Hands thing because of all
It's
the
not
stuff, but it's not the one we were directed to go to.
Okay, then I'm going ahead.
Have we really been at the wrong fucking place this whole time?
Hey, Elf.
God damn it.
I wasn't there when
I
they
don't
picked
care
the
about
figure.
your
I just
I
provide
was-
leads.
Go ahead and
You
go
guys
to
take it
actual
wherever you wish.
safe house. So,
I
fine.
I almost killed an old woman for no
Do you
reason.
know which building it is?
No, that would
I'm
be
going to try.
greed or
I'm going
hate.
to go to the actual location that it's
We
at
don't.
near.
We don't. Right. But there's a lot of buildings there. Let's just give me a minute. I don't want to have to talk to the particular person, but I do need to go talk to her anyway.
Okay.
What am I supposed to meet up with my
where's the
apprentice?
secure place
He'll
that's
be there
quiet in
tonight.
town?
Right here. Point at the inn where he took place.
Well, for potential combat to arise at.
It's a
A
big.
secure place for us to have a fight.
For when we're inviting the person over, it's like, hey, we need to urgently meet.
God.
Dwarven Tavern.
The Wizards College.
No, neither of those. I would never bring any of that. The dwarves get involved. We don't want a place where somebody will get involved. If we can get into the theater house after hours, it's probably our best bet.
That's a very bad idea.
Why?
The theater house is one likely has guards, and two,
No.
it's part of the school.
Is it?
It's the school of
Music school.
Where was that place where our original characters went into the town? Like,
Someplace
it was like no, we're not talking tavern. Like, our original group came into Bentheim, and it was the whole tourist thing, and we went off this side thing that was like dump. No one was there. It was that.
That was the wind.
Yeah.
Oh my
place.
god! I don't want to bring that up.
Yeah,
That's the winds down here.
southwestern
Let's
area.
go there because there's literally no one out there.
Southern or southwestern?
So it's down here, if I remember correctly.
No,
That's
that's
actually
the other one.
That's the
Yeah.
winds.
This is the winds.
No, left,
No.
southwest.
Okay, so you've changed it completely because it used to be up here. That's where you said we went to.
Neighborhoods have a
It-
tendency to
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he met. He
It's called
did
gentrification, man.
Right.
But- did say that
It's a
it was
problem.
the wrong position.
Well, this
Okay.
was the most rundown area of the whole town.
Okay.
Right. That's when the real estate
It'll
guys
be-
buy it.
Okay. So that is Alt Quarter, which is different than Altmark. Okay. So now that I've turned on the map tags for myself, let me make a couple of basic corrections. So yes, you got this region here where you're currently at is Ostor, because I'm sure my one viewer might correct me. Where the Old Ale Inn is Newmarket. Okay,
Where's that at?
that's here.
I don't.
I don't see it.
Just west of Ostor.
Okay,
Okay, that brownish area.
right here.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I see it.
the section that you were referring to as the wind is actually the Alt Quarter.
Okay,
Okay, down
the old.
right.
Oh,
This
sure.
section that I was referring to doesn't ping is the wind. Southwest of there, and that's where the Dwarven Engineering Guild is. That's where the Commission of Public Works is, and that's where the company was that you guys originally, when you first arrived at Middenheim, went to deliver your package and found that the witch hunters had already cleared it out.
Yep.
Okay. And then you have Ostwald, which is all the way in the west where the drowned rats are.
Alright.
Okay.
Down here.
All the way in the bottom left, the greenish area there. Yes. That's Ostwald. So you guys are in Ostor, which is where there was rumors of a safe house, which is why Half Nose directed you here after being paid. Okay. According to Schutzman, you guys were to investigate the safe house and then follow any leads that would hopefully bring you to the Purple Hand to bring them to justice.
Okay, so the safe house that we're currently at is in the same region that we were directed
Of Ostor, yes.
Okay.
So this appears to be the correct safe house.
Hold on. Skelly.
And according to the paperwork, the reason he was aware that there was a safe house was this was where Jarmund was apparently staying at different times at this safe house.
We should go talk to German.
Well, Jarmund was the one that we
Defected.
Yeah, defected.
Yeah. I thought he was still being held by the
guards?
by the girls.
Well, yes, but he's no longer available because he's been transported somewhere safe.
Why don't we?
Let's. She keeps close record of who's here and stuff like that. Let's find her records.
That's smart.
Okay, I'm all on it.
How would,
I'll look at my backpack. Do I have anything that looks like it might be in my records?
Noonish. In your no.
What do we do with this?
Don't kill it.
And go get
Do you want me
Birdcage.
to let it go?
Put
No.
it back where you got it from.
Keep it here for now.
We
It's
go get.
open in my bag, man.
We go get
Don't keep it in
Birdcage.
your bag.
Man,
Just leave it loose in the room?
It's also eating your rations.
should we call you a man? Is that an insult?
A halfling's day of rations. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't know what to call you.
Call me the Shire folk.
wrong thing.
We might need it to give communications out.
You know
You
what it's called? The moot.
go ahead.
I'm a mooter.
Go ahead and release the 3-eyed one. Don't kill it because then they'll know, hey, someone found this pigeon. Suspicious. So you can go ahead and release the 3-eyed one. Keep the one with the purple feather because we might
The
use
3-eyed
that.
one has a purple feather too.
Well, yes, but I'm talking about the normal purple feathered pigeon.
We
The more
assume
normal.
it's normal.
Do we
Well,
take
Does it have tentacles or some shit that we?
do we take the 3-eyed one back to the commander or not? That's what I'm.
That's what I think we should do.
You could try to draw it.
My thinking is if we leave it here too long, they're going to it's their pigeon. They're going to know, hey, my 3-eyed pigeon's now gone. There's going to be witch hunters or guard here. Let's shut down the overall operation.
See, I have a hard time with that because things eat pigeons. Hawks eat pigeons. Eagles eat pigeons.
But also animals. Have
Octopuses eat pigeons.
animals have a natural way of telling what's been tainted and what is not, be it for any reason, poisoned, chaos tainted.
Can I see that
So
pigeon?
let it go.
for a minute or two?
I would just let it back to where it is. Either return it or just let it fly there because it's going to fly at
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Give me the pigeon.
We can
Does
always
anybody have a camera? We can take a picture of this thing.
You're not there, are you?
Sure.
we can always take it once we're done with it, bring it as evidence.
Okay. I'll walk over to the window.
No. Give me the.
What?
You're
You're a dark, mysterious one.
I'm gonna
You
use
say it,
back
but
on it.
let him take a look at it.
It's not an artifact.
It's magic items.
Magic pigeon.
It is not a magic pigeon.
Technically, a homing pigeon is an item.
It is, but it's not an artifact or a magic item.
Okay.
There's a different talent for living organisms.
Oh, okay.
It does appear to be alive. You can detect that much.
Kill.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep. No. You're.
All right, Mr. Bip.
Freak.
You let it go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly, be free! Thump.
It flies out, flapping around, and
All right,
Starts-
Liddy, you held it a little
starts
scar.
circling a couple of times, and then flies north.
Follow.
Yeah. I jogged down the street trying to keep up with it.
You lose sight of it pretty quick. Go running through the streets and everything.
Well, that was smart. Just want to point that out, everybody.
Admittedly, a homing pigeon would be in
There
a
goes our
cage,
rechange
so it
our
doesn't
points.
fly back to where it came
What's
from.
the north of us that's notable?
Maybe. I just had this realization. Maybe that wasn't its home.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yes,
Strange, you can figure this out now.
straight. Yeah, straight
The whole
cow.
group is watching it. Huh.
Yeah, it would make sense.
I was wondering
Why-
if anybody might have considered that possibility.
I did, but I'm letting everybody else do
What?
it tonight.
I was wondering why would they keep a homing pigeon in a cage if it's already home?
Well, I can tell you, the mage I traveled with some time ago tried to follow a pigeon, and we failed miserably, so I didn't want to try and do it.
That was hilarious.
That's so stupid.
Well, you are halfling.
Oh man,
Okay.
I can't believe I never once fucking considered that thing wasn't in its home. Oh my god!
Go home! Why is it going
What's
north?
north of here?
Notable.
Notable? Several neighborhoods.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you have the rest of Newmark. You have Northern Ostor.
What's this fancy building?
You have Nordtor.
Man, Matt.
The
we
Temple
got
of
a halfling that
Sigmar.
can't cook
All those
and-
neighborhoods, and then you have the area
You
up
didn't think of
at
it either.
Himsplots.
What's this?
silent this whole game.
That's the
you keep saying
wealthy
that, and
district.
yet you keep talking.
That's next to Königsgarden, Garden, which would be the King's Garden.
Ooh, Kingsford.
You didn't think of it either, did you?
So, I mean, keep in mind that this doesn't represent all the buildings. There's lots of them. You have several neighborhoods in this area, but at this point, yeah, the bird went north into the city. You're not really sure beyond that.
So we were at the correct safe house for one thing.
Yes.
But not the correct home for the pigeon.
Well, one of the pigeons.
So,
Yeah.
what I'm hearing is
Just that one.
I fucked up.
We should go get the other pigeon.
You're not the only one.
That would have been a good time to write the note.
I completely agree. I mean, now that I know it goes over there, how
We
well
already
it's
wrote
planned,
a note.
but
The thing is,
You
we.
didn't think of it either, did you?
Sorry about
Oh,
the
God.
empty pigeon. Next.
Yeah, everybody was focused on this and just going to go back to the boarding house.
Admittedly, we did already write a note the previous day.
Sometimes I wonder if Sean does that shit just to fuck with us. Like, you know
Of course
what?
he does. Of course he does.
He does enjoy doing that.
It's so entertaining.
Well, here's the thing, right? How many buildings here could actually have pigeon coops on them?
Pigeon coops? Not very many. I mean, those would be. I mean, any in the neighborhood would know them. But pigeons in the cities are. They're everywhere.
Oh, God, yeah. But
We'd have to find the three-eyed pigeon.
for a place to routinely be using pigeons as couriers, they would most likely have a pigeon coop. So
Then
maybe
just fly
we could
north of the
investigate.
city.
Okay, it flew directly in this direction down this street. Then let's kind of.
But it didn't fly down the street. It flew around several times, got altitude, and then flew over the buildings.
Yeah, I understand that. And then we could kind of follow the general direction with which it went and go, all right, let's go along this path along the city and look at any building that has a chicken
Pigeon?
coop on it.
It's a good
Pigeon
warming
coop or a
place
pigeon.
of the city.
Yeah, pigeon coop. Bird, tomato, whatever.
Yeah, let's see if it has a pigeon dropping somewhere. It must be it.
Murder all of them.
There are buildings around where we can get up there and look around. I'm just trying to be productive, guys. Because I feel really bad about letting the damn thing go now. I'm going to learn to cook just so I can cook that fucking thing.
I wouldn't cook that.
So did it, out of curiosity, did it go straight north or did it go?
It went towards the north. Give me a perception check.
All of us are just him.
Whoever was logically looking out at the bird.
Blind or not?
Which I don't think was very many, other than obviously the halfling who was watching the bird go back to the boarding house.
Going, fuck.
Nobody else was paying any attention to it at the time.
Blind GM, right?
Sure.
I slept at the college. Well, one of my tears of fatigue over? No, because
Oh,
You were a
excuse
whole
me.
night.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it went north-ish.
Oh, gosh. My angle was really bad.
Yeah. All you saw was go up.
man.
Jesus, dude, you rolled that bad.
And then something big and rocky got in the way.
Huh?
Don't stand in front of me, dude.
The ceiling.
I need to practice my superhero.
So you saw it fly up, Matt, and curve to the west.
Like hard west?
No.
Okay.
Little limp west.
Yeah.
And then a curved east.
It's a drunk pigeon.
We scrambled it by shaking it around so much.
I don't like this.
Man, check down over there. Go find more way.
I know. Can't wizards talk to the animals?
I knew one that could.
Only the dweebs of the college can do that.
The dweebs. I like that.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
you're a
I'm going
fucking
to
nerd.
I'm going to go ahead and start going northwest, I guess.
And honestly, I don't.
Yeah,
That's-
find you.
that's
I
Gonna
don't
head
really
into
want
the
to
city?
deal with the blue chicken.
Just gonna head further into the city and see if you can find a
Okay.
pigeon.
Blindly
But
and leave
surely
us
you have resources
behind.
like that.
We could probably go get a
I don't know what's
amber wizard, but I can't do it currently.
I say we do go to.
Well, you can't hire anybody from the lore of beasts, which would be the most appropriate, because apparently you call them dweebs all the time. So you've probably already burned that bridge.
That's fine.
walks in. Hey, nerds!
Who wants to go to the Red Moon Inn? I've heard it's a fantastic place to go.
You say this every night. Every night we're here at Mindenheim. And even when we're not in Mindenheim, you're like, we need to get back to the Red Moon Inn.
It's like he just has this
Yeah.
desire to go there all the time.
Guess what's to the north and west
This is
of
what's
us?
called an
'Cause I-
addiction.
I swear I saw the pigeon go west. So guess what's to the north and west of us? Red Moon Inn.
It has a charming atmosphere.
It does. It's quite a charming atmosphere.
I didn't know this because I wasn't paying attention. He's like, you know, the Red Moon Inn is in Warhammer, right? In the game? I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And he goes, yeah, you know, it's vampiric corruption. It puts vampiric corruption in your kingdom. I'm like, I guess I never read the fine print on it when I built it. I said, whatever, here. Okay, let's go. Oh no, this is the place I wanted to eat my dog.
Not eat it.
Well, they kept your dog for a day.
Yeah, your dog's in perfect health. She just wanted to play with it or something. I don't know.
Dog has fangs now.
Those are canines.
I really,
It could be a canine today.
I really don't want to go there. I don't.
Yes, you.
No, I
Oh
don't.
my
I don't. I don't.
Intuition check.
Every time I go there, I'm like, guys, I don't want to do this. Every time.
And yet he goes every night.
He does. Enough. Cold turkey.
So is she her paramour or are you her paramour?
I don't know.
Where's the mask?
All I know is I don't remember the last time I was there. Right? At all. So
Literally.
So
I'm
you're
gonna-
worse than a paramour.
I just want everybody to understand that I really don't remember the last time I was there. I woke up in an alleyway and had to collect all my things. It was a little
Not all of
terrifying.
them.
You're right. Not all my things.
I don't think you told him about that.
I sure didn't. And I never will.
Is memory loss? Is memory loss a consistent issue?
Time to feed the dagger.
It's relatively consistent with people that go there. I have never had that issue, and I've been there many times with private meetings with her, with the proprietor of the establishment. Never had a problem until
Have you been back since?
no.
That's what
Wait.
she said.
Yes, I have. And
Actually, that's
I
what
was
he
not
said.
able to get audience with her.
So maybe you burned out your bridge.
I could have, although I believe I was told to come back later.
Okay, let's go. I have an idea.
Okay. You guys want to go ahead and Okay.
If nothing else, understand everybody, she is a fount of information. If we can figure out how to get the information from her, the issue is you tend to owe her things. And you have to get those things before she'll give you what she knows.
Meanwhile,
I'm not worried about that.
while he's selling his soul, I'm going to try to do plan B with write a new message with this pigeon.
Okay.
Try to get the people from this safe house out so we can punch them.
Okay.
Sounds
I
good.
like that plan.
Same.
Okay.
So we're not going to
two-eyed
the
pigeon.
No, we can go.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the one-eyed pigeon? I'm going with Matt. To the man.
Little pirate pigeon.
That's
Okay.
cute.
To the moon. He's going to the moon. You hear
The
that?
two of you are heading to the Red Moon Inn.
Moony
And what are you guys doing?
I am not going in the Red Moon Inn. I immediately walk around behind it. Look for a stairwell.
Okay.
If George's plan works, plan B, I won't be with him, so I'm gonna stick with the Iron Brothers.
Okay. So, what sort of note you gonna write?
So my overall goal is to write
Kick some butt.
need urgent meet in person meet at what was that key locksmithing place called?
The one person that should know is not telling me because I'm not there. I have no idea.
The original place when you guys came into the and went to the wind.
Yeah, the
I'm
locksmithing
curious if
place.
Gary has it in his notes.
So that's my goal is to say need to meet there. And then I do want to put the gibberish of chaos at the end because that's what they have on at the end of all their documents as I
Okay.
think. And I'm going to write it in their
Code.
code.
Okay.
Man, I didn't get nearly enough for the stuff I stole off that lady. I just want to point that out. Not the old lady. I'm talking about the one where I got the dagger.
Oh.
I forgot that I got a gem-encrusted choker, ruby earrings, and a gold choker. And man, I think I only got like 8 gold or something like that for all of it.
No. You sold it for 8 gold or something.
It wasn't
And
much.
my goal is not to like
Because you weren't a very good thief back then.
I know. I wasn't.
so my goal is not to like release
Dude,
it and
this
forget
guy's been
about it.
super
I
wealthy.
want to
No, it's
have
not what you.
eyes
It's what
on
you
the
stole.
action
What?
and
You know, the
everything.
choker's
Like
a very
that. So
tight
I-
necklace.
Okay.
So I mean,
Have you ever
the
seen someone
overall
with a necklace
idea
that kind of
is
sits right here?
You ever
like
seen a
meeting
goth
time
chick
I
walking
can
around with a
represent
choker
some
around her neck?
night in the
It's
street.
very hot.
No, I look
My
down.
goal is the note as a secondary.
While you're at school?
If I happen
Yeah.
to miss the
I
first
just
grad,
walked
I
down
would
the
look
hall
at her
and
boots.
down.
fail-safe to me. I would
Yes.
preferably
Yes.
like to confront them while they're receiving
The
the
rest of us don't look
Prefer.
cahoots.
That's my goal.
Okay. So, you find a place nearby where you can release the bird.
Safe for work picture for that.
I'd stop. I literally was like, what am I going to search? Nope.
I don't know.
Or are you just going to hang out on the roof of the boarding house?
I'm
My
going to.
understanding from being
I'm
described
I'm
by
going to release the bird
one of my
and
very good
outside and
friends.
stuff like that because we already determined it goes
It's
to
fine.
this place through text.
It's
So
a
I mean,
neck.
it's
good.
going to
It's
go
a
there.
neck.
I'm good.
My overall goal is to
The
get
intention
somewhere
of it was to
either
try,
on
'cause people
like
would wear
maybe a
necklaces
neighboring
that go
roof
down to the
or
breast line, right? So the
I don't know if
intention
I
of
have
the
anyone
Please
stealthy
no talk about this.
going to be here
My-
that could possibly watch the inside of the chicken coop
Sorry.
that has access like a room to watch the inside if someone goes upstairs, and I can watch the outside to see if anyone walks up to the coop that isn't the old lady or even maybe the old lady.
I didn't plan them stealthy.
You live there. All you have to hear is someone going up the old wooden stairs up to the chicken coop.
What are you implying there?
I can do that.
I feel like you're trying to get at something.
I could be outside.
Okay, so your plan is to release the bird, let it sit there, and then have somebody inside and outside watching for somebody to get the
I'm
message.
sorry.
Yes,
but
that's my
people
goal.
Okay.
at School turned
And
everything
Ben
into-
is going to be watching from outside somewhere. You're going to be watching from a distance somewhere, and I gather you're going to be in your room
And I
waiting to
can
hear somebody go
block
up the stairs.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll
That
just
tends
be
to
on
be
third floor
everywhere. It's not just school.
because you said there were people that were just.
It's old fast. doesn't it?
on
Yes.
third floor.
Yeah.
Make friends.
Yeah.
Play a card game in the hallway or something.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't just loiter around just waiting.
I'm not.
Okay. Because it's a secret society.
I know.
They're gonna be aware of someone
you-
just
I am
standing
The
around.
shadow wizard standing in the hallway. What are you doing? Nothing.
How many ranks in Gamble do you have?
It's
He's
intelligence.
just killing
based,
that
it's
on his
fine.
phone.
Yeah.
Magic crystal.
Can't possibly be cheated too much. Okay, so you're doing that today instead of going to the Red Moon Inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Matt, I gather you go over to the Red Moon Inn by yourself with the halfling in tow.
I
Who
thought you were
says,
going too.
Nope.
I was sticking with Ironbreaker in case it's
Why do I have just the halfling?
The halfling, the dog, and you go to the Red Moon Inn.
You two are
He
similar.
refuses to enter the
Just
threshold
one.
and cross the doorway, opting instead saying, I'll check for a back entrance.
Oh, okay.
He has to be
Okay.
invited in. He's a
Be
vampire.
careful. I will tell him as he gets closer. Be careful. You get caught. I don't think we're gonna be able to get you back. Warning
What the
you.
hell kind of place is this?
She's got an underground area that just understand. I don't
It's
think
called a dungeon.
sure,
She's got a dungeon?
like multi-tunneled. So I don't know.
So why don't you go up there real quick, Mr. Stealthy Bones? And I'll just wait down here in the alley.
How are you gonna learn?
By watching you. I learned it from watching you, all right?
That's why he's not very good.
I'll be inside distracted while you go up there.
Okay.
Hey, why is there a
I'm
halfling
confused. Where are you
shadow?
going up? It's a one-story building.
Okay. Okay, just give me a boost and I'll look over the roof. I just want to see if they have a
Fine.
chicken coop up there.
I'm 6'7". I probably have about a 9 or 10. So
Sure, you lift him up without much difficulty onto the thatch roof. No, there's no sign of any chicken coops up here.
No chickens. All right.
bring him down to go
Pigeon
inside.
coops either.
I know what I said.
I know.
Are we going inside?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. She's not going to see me at this time of day anyway, and she's not going to be on stage performing until much later.
It's fine, man. Somebody touches my dog, I'm stabbing. And I expect you to help me.
Keep the knife hidden. You need-
Oh, it is hidden.
Keep the knife.
It's an expensive looking knife, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, it's hidden.
It's extremely expensive looking knife. I can't remember what Sean told me that the value looked like. I think he said something like 25 gold base or
I
something
probably
like
would have
that.
sold that motherfucker right now.
Back then, I had no money, so yeah, I seriously contemplated it.
Pass this curse off with some poor random schmuck.
But anyway, I go inside just to see how things are set up. I can't remember what you said. I mean, this has been a long time ago, mind you.
Okay.
Dad should give the dagger to the dog. To its mouth.
It's actually a great place to hide weapons in your, what do you call that, a service pet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys going in?
Yep.
Okay, you guys go in. There's a serving lady cleaning the tables, sweeping up the place. Otherwise, it looks empty.
Hello.
She looks up, says, "Sorry, sirs, we're not open yet."
Understood. I'm here to see,
It doesn't look open. I'm hungry, man.
stop trying to play the fool. I'm
I'm
willing
not
to...
trying. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Well,
He's not playing.
I had a potato, man. That's what I've had to eat today. Do you have any potatoes?
It's
I'm
second
hungry.
seas.
I'm here to see Ava. It's been a while. I was told to come back later. This is later. I'm really getting tired of waiting. I need to speak with her.
Sorry, she's not here. She'll be here this evening.
She's asleep in her fucking coffin.
I'm gonna murder this lady.
I pull out a.
Looks at the price conversion.
I pull out a silver.
Okay.
Can I get a meal? I'm hungry.
Well, the kitchen isn't even started yet.
What if you just let me back there and I can make my own meal?
You don't.
I'm sorry. It's
What the hell,
private.
dude?
Sorry.
Across town, you just hear, "You don't cook."
I'm sorry. You can't really be here.
Understood. Listen, let her know Eliathan needs to speak to her urgently.
Eliathan. Okay.
And Tolman.
She'll ignore him.
Okay.
She'll know, actually, you know what? Don't. She'll know Biscuit.
Biscuit. Okay.
Yes. I pointed at his dog.
I grab the dog and push it behind me. She doesn't know Biscuit. He's lying.
Tolman, Biscuit, and Eliath.
Eliathan,
Okay.
Why do people always... I'm not even giving you my full name.
I'm not gonna lie.
Stupid humans.
How about I give you the silver and you forget about Biscuit?
Okay.
Just shake my head.
Probably gonna forget about all of that.
She's going to say it anyway. No.
So I'm not giving her the silver. I'm just gonna turn around and walk out.
Yeah, we had Tolman,
Man.
biscuit,
Okay.
bread, then, and gravy.
Okay. Whoever this lady is, she is obviously not to be trusted, right? You act so weird and skittish around this lady.
Yeah. I know nothing about her, yet I've had multiple dealings with her.
I have literally seen you charging into the dark to go after a octopus, and you're more scared of this woman than you are of that.
Yep.
That's
Granted,
not right.
the octopus
She's
didn't
giving you
let you butt
absolutely no
naked in
reason
an
not
alley.
to trust her.
He woke up butt naked in an alley.
Yeah,
Wasn't her fault.
She...
Not that he knows.
Right.
GHB is bad, dude.
And he wasn't naked. He had all this stuff.
Yeah, all my gear, and I felt pretty good afterwards, so hey. I felt more myself.
You really have to worry about the stuff that comes after.
I felt relaxed, and, really comfortable in the situation. Alright, but anyway.
Just breathe through it.
God. Dad! We're going south fast. I will,
That's what she said.
So I will, I will thank the lady and say I really appreciate the fact that you've been so kind to us, that we barged in on you like this, and you haven't attempted to force us out. Thank you. Just please pass on the word. Eliathan is seeking audience with her. Hopefully, she needs to find me. I'll either be at... I don't remember the name of either of the inns I have a place at.
Tavern.
I'm sure she can find me.
Okay.
But it's urgent.
Okay.
It's
She'll be on stage again around midnight.
life or death urgent, needs to happen before midnight. Please get the word to her.
I'll let her know.
So, what is this lady? Is she a performer or is she the owner?
While he's
Yes.
talking, I leave.
Okay.
Why is my friend so scared of this woman?
I have no idea. She's very friendly.
Too friendly.
I do need to get back to work though, sir.
Okay. Are you guys hiring?
No.
That was quick. That was
Said
quick.
no.
Yeah, that was quick. That was a little insulting, actually.
Yeah, we need somebody that can
All right,
actually
I
cook.
turn around and walk out.
Okay.
She honestly has been overtly kind and overtly, what do you call that? Polite?
She complimented
Like
my
very
house.
overtly polite with everything she does.
That's not how Friedrich remembers that encounter at all.
For me, it's always been that way.
I mean, she wasn't. Actually, she was probably pretty polite to him too, but that bitch just puts off evil.
Yeah.
It's,
Darn those polite women.
Note that.
see, that's a lifetime of trauma. That's a lifetime of trauma right there coming
The
out.
nicer they
staring
are,
at-
the more you're
Oh
suspicious.
my god! My heart
It's a
hurts.
trap. It's
Okay.
gotta be a trap.
Meanwhile, you write
No,
that.
Matt.
I'm assuming you know how to read and write.
Yes.
Okay.
They're hiring
And then
for somebody
you
that
send off the bird. It
Try.
floats around a couple of circles and then flies right over to the boarding house. You see it pecking on a third floor window for a minute or two, and then it lands on the windowsill.
Is that where was Ozzy's the third floor window?
So I suppose our plan's not going to work then?
Or maybe it will. I mean, the overall idea is the pigeon goes here to deliver the message, and the message was clearly not meant for us. Because they would have made that obvious. So it's more of a thing if we just wait.
Okay.
It's just a dumb pigeon.
Yeah. Pigeons are stupid. Flying rats. Anyways, so you're going in and you're going to attempt to make friends, all smoky like. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a charm roll.
While I'm here, I'm going to mimic
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna mimic him in my reactions.
Okay.
Just charm.
Yep.
Any negatives for reasons?
Yes, but none you need to worry about at this point.
Okay.
So he does have the mimic talent from what he referenced.
Correct.
So he's considered one of them.
That's terrifying.
If
As far as the voice, absolutely. I have no
region
problem.
and
Go
voice
into
and
it.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I have no problem with that.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
Oh no.
The 99 is bad.
We need to go
Yeah.
to.
So,
Right.
yeah, the people that are staying here
To somebody that
don't seem to have any interest in getting involved with you. It might be the solid black eyes. It might be the constant cloud of black smoke that you carry with you.
Yeah.
The only person that you end up talking to is shortly after nightfall. Your apprentice shows up. And the two of you get to talking in the hallway. So you have two black-eyed, smoky people
We still
standing
need
in
to
the
go
hallway.
check out Raz among
That's not suspicious at all.
We still need.
We walk in, walk back out. No, not doing
We
it.
need to go to Raz among us still. Isn't that today?
No.
When
2
is
days.
that? 2 days from
2 more
now?
days.
Why do you not just?
Today is Wednesday. It's Friday. Is that
You know,
demonstration?
if we need to kill her, I'm okay with that. My issue is, we need purpose. We need reason. We can't just murder. Is he not? He's not with us, right?
No, this is you and I are walking
Yeah,
back
okay.
while we're having this conversation.
If we, I don't say we can't. I say if we go around murdering people, we need to try to make sure that we have a good reason.
I'm not advocating murdering her. I'm just
No.
saying.
Sorry.
Immediately disappointed.
Okay, so
Tell me how good
We
of a
know
reason do you
somebody in
need?
that
Are we
building
talking brass
is
or silver?
associated. We know somebody in that building is associated.
Correct.
Why not just grab the witch hunters and let them deal with this?
Witch hunters look at my experience with witch hunters, which is very minimal.
Yeah, I have no experience with them. I just know that they take care of shit.
All I know is what I never really had direct experience with them. It was always through my group members and the fanatical responses that I had heard through their, relay of information. And it's not that I trusted these people, but they were forthcoming with information to the group, all except for this really shady mage.
You trusted that thing. Completely.
You were the only one in the group I trusted anyway.
That's why he's like saving now.
The issue is that not only will they go after whoever you claim is chaos incarnate or has a taint of some way, they're going to find out if you have any. Because you turn them in. How did you know? Did you touch them?
Well,
did
no,
you talk to
they
them?
know we have the badges. We know we can.
That doesn't matter. The only badge that matters to them is their faith and whether or not you have been tainted by the chaos.
Why the
And
fuck are these humans so weird?
I have no idea.
Man, we really don't have that many humans. Though.
I
We
love
have
that
halfling and
the
dwarf
moat
and
is
elf,
insulated.
and then like 2 humans.
Is it?
No, sorry.
Oh my god. Right.
You're like, these humans are so bad. You're
The
in
moot
the
is in
nightmare
Sylvania.
lands.
So where the halflings come from is in the vampire homelands.
The moot is in the Empire.
It's outside of Sylvania.
It's out of Sylvania. Sylvania is a separate country, and in Total War, it frequently overwhelms the Eastern Reichland.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I fucking hate.
Okay.
it.
But no,
That's
the moot is a subset of the Empire.
I thought the moot board.
It's a neighboring province.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Then-
Total War, that's the first place they get invaded because it's the easiest to invade.
But that's because
But
the way that my other campaign I played in this is that the vampires, halflings were their favorite snack. So they would never destroy them. They'd never kill them. All they do is feed and then leave you alone.
Yeah, they're like an aperitif.
Yeah, literally that's the way the GM played it. Is that halflings flourished because the vampires were like, we love you guys. You guys are the greatest things living. Eat healthy. They would feed you guys,
Right.
send you all this stuff. So you
That's
these
dark.
luscious,
so dark.
highly
I
like.
could taste carrots
Yeah.
and a bit of raw potato.
But and that is why you guys became such great cooks. Is that the vampire nations made sure you cooked and you ate all these really good meals, so it made your blood good, thick, and tasteful.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's awful.
that's pretty accurate.
That's awful. More reason not
The
to.
other GM I played with, other than Sean, that did Warhammer, that's the way it was as a halfling. Is that some halflings were traumatized because they were heavily fed upon. But anyway.
Wow. Moving on.
Okay.
All right. So, what's the plan, man? I'm getting bored. I want to kill somebody. I mean, I want
Maybe
to solve this
Dang.
crime
Let
problem.
me hang on to that for a little bit.
That's fine.
I'll give it back.
No, it's okay. Do you need it?
No, of course not.
That's good. So, I'm getting annoyed. We need to find this thread and pull it.
It's not even been an afternoon.
I've been traveling.
It's been an hour or two.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you totally. The two itchiest people are trouble. Like, oh, God.
The dwarf said that's the halfling who lives like half the time.
You guys went to the Red Moon Inn, immediately left, and came back.
What do you think we should we look around for more pigeon coop things around here? Or not?
You have that to say.
That was my original
I'm gonna
suggestion,
grab
but
a random-
apparently there's thousands of buildings
I'm gonna
here.
grab a random bystander.
Okay.
Just random individual that
Whoa! Hands off. What you doing, Alf?
I would probably grab. That I hope looks like they wear something that would be in this area, not like from
local.
another. Okay, not from. I'm not talking about Middenheim. I'm talking about. In this.
Understand. This neighborhood, yeah, there's most of the people are from this neighborhood.
I say, pardon my rudeness.
While he's doing that,
You're going to pickpocket him?
I say, pardon my rudeness, and I bring my hands in like this, and I say, I am simply looking for some place that may have pigeons for messengers. For messages.
Pigeons.
Pigeons.
You just send a message?
Yes, or possibly even receive one. I was told I may be able to get a message up here. I was not sure where I'd be staying, so I told them I would just be in this portion of town, and they said they'd send a pigeon.
The only place I know you could send messages if you're looking to send one would be the Five Coaches line. They have messenger pigeons, but if you're just looking for pigeons down in the winds, they're everywhere.
Is that Five Coaches line in this? It'd be just in this district. I was told this has a name. This district.
This one? Yeah, you're in Ostor.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And I was told I could find someone with pigeons here that would have a message for me. I'm an elf. I apologize. I know that I am not knowledgeable of the human ways.
Castle Rock Coaches, just west here, across that little bridge over there. They do messages.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that the only place here that may be receiving pigeons?
I don't really know. I don't get very many pigeons.
I greatly appreciate it. Can I buy you a drink or something? Or I feel weird
No,
giving you
I
money.
gotta get to work.
All right. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Okay.
the hell is that?
I spit on the ground after he walks away.
Okay.
I feel dirty. And I walk over towards Castle, whatever, Coach Inn. Damn it.
Because you had too many baths.
I feel dirty because you keep bathing.
You smell like
Disgusting.
flour.
It's starting to smell like high elf. Not wood elf anymore.
Oh, okay.
Hold on to that. I did not see
Poor
that.
bastard's about to get his ass fired, but that's fine. not my problem.
The two least morally grounded. I mean, even with the Shadow Mage with us.
I'm not really sure how to.
Okay. So, the other three have set up a stakeout.
Okay.
What are you guys doing for the rest of the day?
I'm still drinking my ale.
Two of them.
Look what I got. These
What is it?
something
Yeah,
that
there's
works, though,
two
I
of them,
guess.
and right now there's only
Fine
three of
tools.
you.
Look at these tools.
Nice. I guess some stuff we gotta sell.
Yeah, we gotta sell some tools.
No,
I
there's
gotta go train.
3 characters because it's daytime still.
Alright, then.
So, what's the 2 thieves doing today?
I'm a thief, I'm a physician.
I am
Okay.
going to go hawk my goods So
Is that what they call it these days?
Anyway,
That's what I thought of it.
yeah. I'm saddened by that reference because I hate that stupid meme. But anyway,
So you're gonna sell your new stuff?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell the
What?
tools.
Okay.
You might
Give me a barter roll.
I could pretty good.
Haggle.
Oh, damn it.
Haggle for your price.
I think Thor would probably would have been better.
There you go. Not bad.
Holy piss! I want him to haggle for me. Do we have to haggle our own stuff?
You gotta haggle your own stuff.
Freaking poop.
It's fellowship based.
I know it is.
Oh!
Critical failure. Yeah.
Still better than me.
Jesus, really?
You rolled a 99, didn't you? Somebody
No,
rolled a
it's-
99 on
It's his
something.
fellowship.
I rolled a
is
99
low.
on fellowship to talk with people.
Oh.
So what are you selling?
Music box, a
Okay.
comb.
The stuff you got from her.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly.
It really is. Hey, isn't that Frau Ziegler's? What?
It says Ziegler right here on the front.
No, it doesn't. Scrape, scrape.
In loving memory of my beautiful wife.
No bad screw.
Never give up this trinket.
Fast connection to server.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
Reconnect.
Poopola. All right.
Okay.
You're gonna get me arrested.
What are you talking about? Dude, I got a third at best. Maybe a quarter is what I tell you. I walk away pissed.
Okay.
What happened?
That's not
So you guys spend the afternoon selling things off. Later that evening, as the sun sets, the three of them are still waiting for somebody to show up to claim the pigeon. You can currently see it resting on the windowsill outside of Oswald's window.
Okay.
So
it went back to the same window, huh?
no, I wanted to go to the Castle Rock
Coaches?
coaches, and try to see if I can get him into the pigeon coop.
Okay. No. It's a business.
Is there a way to get up to the pigeon coop without?
They keep the pigeons inside. There's
Ooh,
the weather
nice.
and the hawks and the halflings.
Sneaky opposites.
Yeah, they have an interior section where they keep all their pigeons. They don't have a large number of them, but they keep a small network that they use for the other major cities that they can send messages. If you wish to send a message, it is 5 silver, limited to 50 words or less.
Lord, that's expensive.
Am I permitted to
Well,
pick
pigeons
my?
eat a lot. Not bird feed we give them.
Say 5 silver.
Yes. Are you expecting a message, sir?
Yes.
Under what name?
I believe the name is Give me just a minute. Quite colorful in its pronunciation. And
Okay.
What are you doing?
go by Dirk.
Dirk?
Dirk.
Diggler?
He checks his log, says, no, sorry, we don't have any messages under that name. You're welcome to try it and check back tomorrow if you're expecting it sometime soon. Does typically take about a week or so to get to each town.
This would have been a internal message, a local.
To the city?
Yes.
Oh, we don't deal with any of those.
Do you know
Not
anybody?
much value in that.
I was told to come here.
Well,
Is
of course,
anyone-
we have the finest pigeons.
Is there any place around here that deals with local messages?
No, that's what the street urchins are good for.
I agree because I've used them multiple times.
There was also during Carnival there was a couple of people walking around with like personal announcers. That seems to be quite the rage these days. But no, the coaching the coaching line doesn't really deal with any of that.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. I really need to go meet up with the kids because it's not that I have a bad rapport with them, but I have a rapport. I tell you, listen, I have a personal affair to attend to. If you want to go back and touch up base with the group, I will be staying at the same inn that road warden guy. He got us a room with like 8 beds.
Oh yeah.
I'll be going back there at night.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go start my investigator thing.
Okay. What are you going to do, Thad?
I'll go back to the group.
Okay. You head back there. They're all waiting for somebody to cleanse the pigeons. You just going to join them?
I'm gonna stop by. Is there some place that I like? So the place that they're staying at, that we're staying at, has a kitchen and all that, right?
Yeah, it's a tavern. It's a tavern
so it's
inn.
a tavern. Okay, I'm gonna take my 12 silver, and I'm gonna spend it on food and drink for the group.
You don't have to worry about drunk. I still have the keg.
Okay. So you can buy good rations or food or whatever for the next couple of days for them?
Oh no, I want to party it up tonight.
Oh, okay. Tonight you're going to buy a feast.
Right.
Sure.
We're gonna feast it up tonight.
Okay, sure.
So that poor schmuck's dying.
Not a problem. What time would you like to have food served?
Yes.
Okay. You want to take it to your room?
We're
You're
hanging out. Are we
currently
hanging out in the
built-
room or are we hanging out downstairs?
They're hanging out at the boarding house.
It's called the road.
I'm so confused.
We're not at the location.
They're not at there. They're at the boarding house watching the bird that's hanging out by the window waiting for somebody to get the bird.
You are here.
But I'm across the street.
You're a couple of blocks away at the old ale tavern.
Okay. I thought that's where they were still at.
Right. Now, I mean, they're more than willing to cook up a feast for you guys. 12 silver would certainly cover it.
Yeah.
They give plenty of food. They're just trying to figure out. They'll give the feast to you if you really want it.
No.
But you don't think even you could eat all that much.
Let's say give me an hour.
Okay.
And, so I'll go to the group.
Yeah, give us a bit of time to get things started whenever you get back. We'll start cooking whenever you get here.
Awesome.
We're flexible on it.
I go look for them.
Okay. And you find the dwarf sitting out on the street eyeing a pigeon. You see a pigeon up on the window of Andy's room.
You know this pigeon blinks twice each time it blinks.
With which eye?
Well,
Wait.
with both. But like,
Wait.
you know when it blinks? It blinks twice each time. It's not just a single blink.
Is it communicating with you
What?
or
Oh, I have
something?
no idea.
Huh?
It does it just repeatedly.
Are you guys? Are you there?
Brain hurt.
Man.
Are you
I
guys
think
hungry?
Yeah, I'm with him.
You see the pigeon turn and look at you.
Are you hungry?
I'm just being. You were really good with those.
Can you get the wizard out here
I don't even know where he is.
in the boarding house?
Oh, the one we're watching?
I'm just.
I'll try. I go walk over there.
I'm just sitting there
Okay.
feeding my
Frau
horse.
Ziegler's on the porch still since it's the late afternoon. She says, "No. We don't need you in here.
No. I'm here for my friend.
I don't care. This is a respectable establishment."
Should have ran you out once.
I know. What's the problem with me? Why do you have such a problem with me?
We don't want your kind around here.
You great.
Halflings that can't cook are not welcome here.
Fine, I'll just take my money elsewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so I go back to the tavern.
Okay.
Is there a minstrel in there?
So you staying here
There
or
will
not?
be this evening. Hasn't started yet. Once nightfall comes in, they have a stage on the side. And yeah, there's typically a minstrel in
I
the evening.
need someone to go into the room then and to investigate to see if there's something
Right.
secret in the room.
Yeah, right now, Thad's
In the
been
room?
banned.
That doesn't mean I can't get in.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You could get in there. It's not that high security.
Regardless, I just need William to know that hey, search the room that you guys rented out because this bird is persistent in going to this very specific room. So there could be like a secret entrance,
Okay.
or stuff like that.
I go in the alleyway.
Okay.
Go behind the building. Go upstairs.
Okay.
The fire ladder, whatever.
Okay. Go back down.
Go back up.
Okay.
Oh.
Walk through the door.
Okay. Technically, I don't think you have a key. But...
Well, you said it was ajar earlier.
Oh, on the roof, absolutely.
The
Yeah.
roof,
The
absolutely.
roof, yeah, it doesn't even lock.
And I will try to stealth my way down.
I
Okay.
wouldn't do it just yet.
Right, watch
I
my
need
dog.
you to save that.
Okay. You head down the stairs. You
Why do
see.
you think I'm not like
two
I've been
wizards
in
in
the
black
Old Elk
shadows.
Tavern? I don't want you guys abusing it like you did at the fort. Whenever I'm around, you guys abuse it.
I will absolutely.
Dark hair,
use
black
it.
eyes, dark robes.
Why do you think I'm sticking with him?
Do they notice me?
They do. As you open up the door, let the fading sunlight in. They both turn in unison to look at you.
I'm sorry. This isn't the outhouse. My apologies.
Hello, little one.
Oh, it's you. You are so creepy. I'm supposed to tell you something.
The mentors.
I love it. Because that would have been me in real life. I opened the door since then. Damn it.
Shit, I crossed the threshold. Shit.
I like the mentors.
You're supposed to search
Yeah,
for
drain the life.
the secret hand stuff in the room. Can you do that?
Yes.
Do you need my
Yes.
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 Okay. I walk down the stairs. I know the story behind this. It is insane. So, okay, so I go down the stairs.
I can use this.
Why would
Plenty
Why-
of places.
player to player? Why would you do that?
I asked you, you said yes, you needed help.
No, I said yes. I can do it.
No, he said, "Do you need help?" And you're like, "Yes."
Oh God.
It's too late now.
Time skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs twice the help.
Double
But you're only
over
half
here.
the health.
Okay.
Half the kill.
I just walk past them. The two
Okay.
of them, like,
I liked it. I got it.
and I just go to the room,
Actually, he's a
Yeah.
quarter of the health because he can't cook.
the door.
Okay.
Start searching.
Sure. You
Halfway
spend
through
30
it,
minutes
half as
outside.
good as they
There's a
cook.
pigeon on the window. It taps once or twice on the window, but otherwise just sort of nestles itself down on the windowsill.
Yeah, I just ignore it.
Okay.
Because this is the one we released earlier, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just ignore it. Whatever.
Okay.
Search the room.
You find a couple of miscellaneous personal effects from Andy. Otherwise, the room seems to be empty.
I'll search the room too.
Okay.
You think
Just so
secret
the
signs?
group knows, we searched it thoroughly already.
Yeah.
I understand.
Andy and I did.
I was told by him to go.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I know you weren't.
Yeah.
No
Right,
one in the
after I'm
group
done
was aware,
searching-
but Andy's character and my
I'm gonna
character
check
were
the
not
secret
there.
signs right order.
No.
I had assumed not, just figured I'd check.
No secret signs.
How about
The whole room lights up. Oh my
How about
god!
right now?
I
It's
guess
like
I
turning
need
a
to
black
ask.
light on in a college
How
room.
thoroughly are you searching it? Are you like tossing the room, or are you searching carefully, methodically, as if you weren't here?
It's gotta be more than half gone.
I think you would give up on it after a few
Nah,
drinks.
thoroughly.
Okay, so you toss the place completely.
He would.
Okay.
This is my normal ale from
Fairland?
stock.
You got it from the fort.
Yes.
What?
And the
Is
way
there
he
any
described it is that
No.
basically
Nothing out of the ordinary.
it's not good stuff.
Yeah, but that's.
There's no
You weren't
absence
I
of
specific.
flavor.
have
I'm
only
sorry.
drinking this.
You weren't specific
I am
about
not drunk
not
in
leaving.
You like
These
this
are
good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
literally.
I know you're probably annoyed with me. I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'll just stand outside the room, making sure
Halfway with
nobody
ADD.
comes by.
Are you
Okay.
tearing the room apart then?
Okay. So, hour or two goes by, sun sets. Downstairs, you can hear people having food and eating dinner and everything. Starting to get late.
Didn't he say not to be noisy?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna go down and start eating. Liquor kicked me out again.
I'm
How
amazed-
did you get in here?
I'm amazed you didn't.
I'm gonna leave the way I came
Okay.
and go back down.
Okay.
Hey guys, there's a huge feast waiting for us. I paid a heap of money for us to have a good night. Come on. Come on. Come on. You two, tall, dark, and mysteriouses.
They're welcome to go. I will at least stay here and keep an eye on it.
Okay, so I go across the street, or I go back up to the tavern.
Okay.
And he's a dwarf, so he will rip the eye out of his head and make sure.
I make sure
He
that they
probably would.
put together a nice little
Need to become a room
Sure.
priest for
basket or something
One
for
room
him
priest
with the
for
best of the food,
tattoo the eye.
all that, and have it
Okay,
delivered down to him.
You're gonna deliver food to him?
They're
Yeah.
so
Okay.
painful to play.
Like you too, buddy.
It's
Okay.
not the fact that
So
it's
is everybody heading back to the
everything
tavern
we
at
do
this
takes
point?
so much longer, so much so dedicated. It's like,
Is everybody heading back to the tavern after their activities?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben,
Finally, we're actually getting to use my tavern. Yeah.
are you
Yes.
going?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so everybody eventually reconvenes at the old tavern, except for the dwarf, who spends the evening out there observing a pigeon. After a while, a kid comes up to you with a basket of fine foods and drinks, and says, Are you the tunnel fighter?" "Yes." I was asked to give this to you." "Is that a real axe?"
Yeah.
"That's cool."
Can I do an intuition check on the kid, see if he's trying to poison me?
Sure.
Because
Whether
our group
you
is
told
not-
him to do it or not, I would have done the exact same thing. Not poisoning per se, but I would have sent food and drink to the dwarf. I'm not saying I wouldn't poison him. I'm
Okay,
just saying-
whenever this group runs into a kid, something always goes bad. Right?
That's true.
Yeah, the
That's
orphans.
true.
The orphans I
The
ran
kids in the
into.
city are cursed.
Twice I got taken to my death almost. Once for real.
Oh no.
Oh, I messed up the rolling, but yeah, I rolled too high.
You did.
So
Okay. He seems trustworthy.
okay,
Seems trustworthy.
Looks safe.
okay.
No, it's fine food. If anything, they're trying to poison you with quality human food. There's no like dark brown bread or Guinness
That sounds good.
It does, right? Bread and all
Yeah,
that.
that does sound
with a
really
strong goat
Pumpernickel.
butter.
Oh my god, yes. My favorite grilled cheese sandwich is a nice dark rye or pumpernickel with Swiss. Good and
Okay, you're making me hungry now.
Yeah.
Please stop.
So, I mean, my goal
good.
is
Just thinking about that. That would be a very
to not
So good.
to be like hidden.
Right, you're trying to be obvious.
No, I'm not trying. To
Oh,
be
okay, you're trying to be concealed.
Good job.
Yeah, I figured that was sort of the intent. Okay.
It just
It
it was
did.
a couple of times now. It's like I'm just watching the thing. I just want to make sure you know.
Yeah. I'm taking it as you're being semi-stealthy, subject to your skills and everything. But there's plenty of people out on the street during the day. As the night falls, the lamplighters wander around. They light a couple of lamps in this area. You find a place that's shadowy enough that you're not really going to be observed. How late are you planning to stay here?
Imagine his character underneath
Maybe like midnight or 1.
watching
then
you from this.
Get someone else from the group to come.
Okay.
What amazes me.
So you guys get a fairly hefty meal. You're all fairly stuffed. The bard that plays is passable. A bit political in his music. But other than that, he's fine. He's enough to listen to while you drink heavily and enjoy yourselves. Around 1 a.m. or so, you guys are just starting to get tired and tipsy and so forth. Dwarf wanders in. You haven't seen any activity whatsoever at the window. The lights in the boarding house, one by one, have gone out. About 11 o'clock or so, the last one was out. All the activity's done.
Your shift, Road Warden.
Fine.
Okay, give me an alcohol tolerance roll.
What?
What is that? Tolerance.
You should have been increasing your consumed alcohol, man. I'm just saying. I have 15 advances in it.
God damn.
Nice.
I have 5, I think.
Okay, so you're currently operating at a -2 skill level
Failed me then.
due to fatigue, we'll call it.
God, you roll a 69. Yeah.
Consume.
However,
I
that
have 10
matters.
advancements,
I have 5. It doesn't matter.
but I don't have his toughness.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't have his toughness. I gotta have 20 advances.
According to the dwarf, it's your turn to watch the pigeon.
Okay.
You gonna go do that?
Sure.
Okay. So you head out. Where are you going to position yourself? Out on the street, in the building, on the roof, in your warm, comfy bed?
So it's tempting.
It will all
Even
become
right now,
more
even right
comfy.
now in real life, yeah. That's,
Yeah, he doesn't know.
uh,
Fucking that drunk.
You're like,
Go
this
sit
is
in
my
the
warm,
alleyway and
comfy
watch this.
bed right
He'd be
here.
out in 5 minutes. He'd be like, all right.
how about the same place that I set up last time where I was like had my crossbow out last time. I was taking
From the bar.
No, that was from the alley.
No, that was in a bar.
Yeah. Okay. You're blocking away in an alleyway, keeping an eye out with your crossbow ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Not crossbow.
And I assume you ate most of the food anyways, but there's plenty of food left over.
Okay.
Regardless, I'm assuming the rest of you get a good night's sleep
Yep.
for the rest of the night.
I bring my keg with me. They don't have get to keep my own.
Okay. You're going to be in the alleyway, keeping an eye on the pigeon while you drink.
Not.
It's going to be what he props himself on.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a soft beer.
It's not a hard hill.
Okay. Give me a endurance roll.
Yeah, so
You
I
put
do
the
have one
tip.
question. So
Okay.
I left. So you said 1-ish.
Yeah.
I left after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Your road warden training apparently pays off, despite your inebriation and everything.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
he came back after midnight.
he did.
Okay, that would cue me to go, shit! And I would run off.
Oh, we were gonna go to.
Okay. Give me some alcohol tolerances for the two of you, if you guys were going elsewhere.
You see me jump up like, damn it! Let's go!
Oh, that's like me when my alarm doesn't go off.
Not a problem.
I don't like that.
That is a problem. So you're at -10.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a problem.
That is not a problem. This stuff's too big for you.
Yeah.
Alright, where's that at? Poison?
Sure.
Halflings start dying.
Eat that, dwarf.
That's when he's not drunk.
Dude, I have twice your alcohol tolerance. That's something else.
But I drink twice the alcohol.
You have twice the body mass.
Yeah, no shit. He's
Well,
literally twice as
I
tall
have
as
20 advancements between my toughness and my consume alcohol, so.
Fuck me.
I'll almost stack that.
You're almost as good as the dwarf. Anyways,
He's got, what,
so
81?
A lot.
so you're getting some sleep.
Yeah.
You're getting some sleep,
76.
and you two are heading out for nightlife, I guess. Where are you guys going?
I'm heading to.
I'll leave the dog behind.
If he seems inebriated,
He
I
is.
say maybe I should go alone.
You always go
man.
alone.
All right, Ava.
I mean, he doesn't seem any more inebriated than normal.
Come on, dude. You want a drink?
Nope, I'm good. You don't want to ever go see Ava intoxicated or in other. Anyway,
I am stone sober.
okay.
And
I've seen you worse.
Take
You
a swig.
have.
Take a swig from the bottle you're carrying.
All right. Put it away. Damn it. Put it away.
Go put it back in the bar.
Okay, so you guys going to the Red Moon Inn?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys get there maybe 1:30 or so. Show's over. The patrons are just there drinking and having a good time and so forth. When you guys walk in, place looks fairly busy.
Walk up to the bar.
I'll walk in just. Yeah!
Hello.
Yes, I'm here to see Ava. I was told to come back later. It's later.
Okay.
Back in all red, please.
I don't know if... Was Ava expecting you?
Yes.
She didn't say anything earlier.
My name's Eliathan.
Leviathan. Aren't you the one with Biscuit?
Biscuit would be, and I point at the halfling, his. I'm the one who negotiated the deal for Biscuit when she did have him for a day. But yes.
I go over towards the stage and start dancing.
Okay.
I need to speak with her.
Okay.
You are really drunk.
Head on through there.
Fuck. I look over to see if he can.
Halfling's otherwise...
Damn it!
Halfling's distracted, not paying any attention.
Shake my head. I should have left my bow behind.
You get to wake up naked in an alley.
Maybe I should have gone with you.
Alright, I look at the bartender. I say, do you ever get tired of this? As I walk past him.
There has been an awful lot of elves recently.
Oh, Jesus. I'll head on.
Different ones?
Okay. You head down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, okay. All joking aside, I did come with him.
Mhm.
Right? I would have tried to keep an eye on him.
Sure. Give me a perception roll with your inebriation.
That's fine. I would like to roll. please.
That's fine.
You already got the minus thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I rolled that publicly. My bad.
That's okay. No,
Doesn't
you didn't
matter.
spot it.
I fucking failed horribly.
Yeah, you try to keep an eye on him, and then you realize he's a magician. He
I've got
disappeared.
my face buried somewhere that it probably shouldn't be. I'm enjoying it.
No, you hypnotize.
Okay.
You hypnotize
So you head
yourself.
downstairs.
It wasn't with you at
You
all.
see a couple of ruffians playing cards, keeping themselves occupied.
Are they any of the ones I've ever met before?
One of them is.
Say.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
So, you're back again?
She has something that's
She's
mine.
really got her claws into you, doesn't she?
No, she's
Her
got
face.
her claws into something that's mine.
Okay.
Where's she at?
That's that's what I said.
Ava! I might end up fighting her.
This time.
Warning everybody.
Oh man, and the elf dies.
Well, because I can't fight hand to hand. All I got is my bow. So, hey,
You're not Dad's character.
I didn't realize
You're
you
not
didn't have your bow this whole time.
I have it this time.
Oh.
And nothing was taken away from me. She never disarms me, actually.
That should worry you.
It does. Why do you think that when they're like, "Yeah, go ahead," I'm like, who is so ballsy to let me come down here fully armed?
Her.
Okay. Ava wanders out from one of the back rooms, glass of wine in her hand. Says, "You're late tonight."
They had a little bit of a party that the halfling paid for, so I had to at least partake somewhat.
This is becoming a ritual almost, it seems.
Yes.
Surely you can't be needy enough to need my attention every night.
Definitely
Oh my
not every
gosh.
night. However, the last time I was here, you or someone from here lifted something from me that I really need back. The drawing. The drawing of the octopus that we fought, it was on my person. It no longer was after I was left in an alleyway. I need it back. And please don't send me on one of your little private quests to try to get it back. I know you have to have it. You were inquiring about the eggs. You must have it. So please, just give it back to me.
Don't have it currently.
Who has it?
Well, I've passed it on.
To whom?
I can't really reveal my contacts.
But
I'll just say that they're with the university.
okay, that's the last person I wanted to have it. Was a part. I've got some black-eyed guy with me that's trying to give information to some part of the university. Is it that part of the university that has it?
Well, I wouldn't know. They didn't have black eyes, but they were very interested in those stones of yours.
It might be the same
And
people.
they were very interested in the tale of this creature you had. So
What
those
did you
things
get?
have.
I got nothing out of it.
Well, I wouldn't say nothing.
Whatever. I'm talking about when you dealt with the university. I dealt with the university, and I got nothing out of the university for it.
You didn't even remember the university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. As a matter of fact, they turned me back in the board. As a matter of fact, yeah, I got turned back out the board.
Oh man. Dance, monkey, dance.
I don't like this at all.
No, wait. She was in the other room where the rituals were happening.
Yeah, she was my part of it.
Yeah.
We need to blank his mind. She comes out, no problem. All right,
I do
anyway.
this every day.
So, anyways, is there something else I can do to assist you tonight?
Yes, there was a pigeon that was released from
A pigeon?
purple feathered pigeon with 3 eyes. It came north and west, which led it to this area.
This is Middenheim. We have many a pigeon.
Many pigeons.
It was a message delivering pigeon to the cult of the Purple Hand. It left, and I give the establishment it would have left from, and it
Okay.
traveled northwest from there. It would have came, presumably through or past or around this area, maybe further north. But I was hoping you might have information you could give us. And please don't make me jump through hoops again. When it comes to this particular pigeon or where it may have landed.
Well, unfortunately, although my network is extensive, I do not track every pigeon of the city.
What about the Purple Hand operatives?
I am aware of an organization referred to as the Purple Hand. I don't deal with such cultists. Their motivations are unnatural, shall we say.
You're not.
I have no desire to get involved in those, lest the witch hunters begin searching around this area.
So you haven't heard tale of a purple feathered pigeon landing anywhere near here from your crew of...
A tale of a purple feathered pigeon? No, I have not heard of any the tales of purple feathered pigeons.
Best epic.
So you don't...
New chat GPT quest. Tell me the tale of the purple feathered pigeon.
So it all started. With
You've
halfling
never heard of them. You
holding
don't know
it
of
from-
any. You don't have any information to give me when it pertains to this, and you don't have my drawing that was stolen from me.
Well, I wouldn't
You
say
gave-
stolen. I appreciate the delivery of the information and so forth. It was handed over to the appropriate authorities.
Wow.
You can certainly inquire at the university if you wish to make a claim as to the ownership of it.
What did you do to me?
Stuff.
You know what you did. You know what you did, Deagle.
I turn back and look at the two guys if they're still right there.
Oh yeah, they're sitting there. They're playing cards. You can tell that they're obviously keeping one eye on you, but they're playing cards.
I was gonna say, what game could they possibly play with just two of them?
A very slow game of cards.
Game of Stab the Elf.
Yeah.
We're playing a game.
See, it's a Thursday, so
No,
two
it's
players are allowed.
Halo.
Anyways, if you're looking for pigeons, the wind is where all the pigeons of the city seem to be.
Because
We have been getting
the
a lot
wind
of
is
food,
too
so
far south. These pigeons were flying. This pigeon was flying north,
double back.
northwest of.
Well, certainly with your elven eyes, you could have tracked a single pigeon through the
I
skies of
didn't
Midnight.
see it fully.
Then how do you know it went north?
So that was. Well,
Thank you for your hospitality.
Excellent.
Turn around and leave.
Always a welcome guest.
Uh-huh.
Feel free to visit again if I can do more to assist.
I will see you soon. I'm sure of that.
I am sure to. Perhaps tomorrow it will be.
Perhaps. I'll walk over and
Okay.
just I seriously want to go to the table and see what if they're even playing any type of card game. What do you guys do sitting here with those cards? You're not fooling anybody, so why do it?
I love how you're just like, fuck it.
Why? I mean, if I were a first comer here, then I understand. But I've been here like a half a dozen times at least. Why?
They give you just a blank look and return to whatever game they're playing.
Because they're thralls.
Yeah, I shake my head.
I mean,
Walk
spawn.
upstairs.
Okay.
Let me know when you decide to become partners with me.
Hit that.
Okay.
Leave.
Okay, what?
So you head upstairs. Halfling is still dancing.
Did I find a young lady to dance with?
No, you have. There's plenty of people watching you. Some of them are clapping and cheering, but nobody seems to be willing to jump
Is
in.
that a advanced skill?
Yeah, there's entertain act.
Yeah, you can give me an entertain roll.
I don't have the entertaining skill. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh,
Everybody
oh
does.
fantastic.
Well, so do I.
It's fellowship based, I think.
Everyone knows.
Oh!
Yep. Between that and your drunkenness, yeah, there's lots of laughter and clapping.
It's entertainment.
It is entertaining to you because you're not really catching on to their comments and everything. You
When I
walk
get
out,
up there-
you see the crowd all like laughing at the halfling.
I'm going to walk up to the just because I want him to enjoy himself as we leave. I'm going to go ahead and clap and join in and try to make
Laugh at him
his...
too.
No, I'm going to try to make
Please.
his skill, while inebriated, is equal to my skill normal.
So you're gonna dance with him.
I'm going to try to dance with him as we leave the bar. Let's go. Let's go.
You're gonna dance him out the door.
Yes.
All right, guys, cha-cha line.
Hell yes! I got a hot 3, dude.
Oh my god.
Far more
Hey, I
capable
look
than
like
the
you.
sachets you out the door.
See, now you just made the halfling depressed on another topic too.
Yeah,
Right.
thanks.
Okay, so late at night, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Anything
still
else?
watching the bird.
Yes, you're watching the bird.
We go to bed.
Okay. So you guys head back to the room to get some sleep.
Yes.
By morning, still no sign of any activity with the bird.
I sleep in until I am fully rested.
Okay.
I do the same. Unless I've been told by the person I contacted that I need to be somewhere at a certain time.
No, he's getting woken
All
up
right.
at 8.
You're waking them both up at 8?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least the elf. I don't care about the halfling.
I have other things that might be taking my time. So
Yeah, you need 4 hours a day.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The
I was
investigator thing.
I was sleeping in. What is the process for acquiring a new spell? Because I know it costs money and.
It costs money, it costs license access, and it costs time.
The time is a less of a factor because all you have to do is have
you
access
purchase
to the spell and the XP. It's mainly it's dependent on your access. The spells available. You're in a major city, so those spells are going to be available. But mainly it's many gold per spell.
Motor.
So you probably can't afford them currently.
Okay.
But I don't know your wealth, so. But
No. Motor. Down. Down. Stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And it's 100 XP.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that next time because we're gonna wrap up soon.
Okay. So, in the morning, Ben, you return to the tavern to report that watching the bird has been a bust. There's been no activity on the bird.
I sleep.
Okay. So, what would you guys prefer to do as an alternative plan today? Or do you want to continue watching the bird?
I think we spooked off whoever was here for the bird. All joking aside.
Yeah.
So, once again, I advocate for interrogation.
Kill the Frau.
that will do anything.
Okay.
I'm open to suggestions.
It's questionable whether or not they've completely closed the site here. Going in there and torturing an old lady will definitely close it, regardless.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But here's the thing. Secret cult, right?
Yeah.
Secret cult doing secret cult things. We had people standing outside the whole time watching this stupid bird, right? For the second day, mind you. Secret cults tend to be more observant of shit like that. So my thought is that they have already closed the site.
My overall thing was with my training and stuff like that. I was being stealthy, and I mean, specifically trying not to make any noise or anything like that. Whether or not whatever you guys did in the actual thing is a different equation. But functionally, I don't know what to do. I'm completely at a loss. I don't know. I've not been here for the session where a lot of these quests were given out, so I don't have information on that. I was just going off of what I got information of, and I'm at a brick wall. I have no idea what to do.
Admittedly, I'm not really even sure why we're here.
Please let me know if anybody else sees this other than Dad.
Matt, do you remember why we even came to this location in the first place? Huh?
We don't.
We don't know why we got
No,
came
I
here?
was answering.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
Are you talking about the
Boarding house?
the boarding house.
Let me know if you.
it was
want me
supposed to
join.
be a
Good.
purple hand like hideout or safe house, and we were supposed to just gather information there and then report back to the commander.
Why haven't we done that?
Good question. I said bring the three-eyed pigeon back to him, and I got shot down.
It was again. My dad stated this several times, and he even says it in the quest log. Investigate, then follow leads you found. We got to
Right.
find leads to follow. Bringing a three-eyed bird says nothing, other than it is a safe house, which we already knew.
And I understand you're getting frustrated. This is why I wanted to bring the witch hunters in. And yes, I know it's a nuclear bomb on the situation.
Well, your character would also know they don't look for information. They get a thing and they burn the place down. Then we have zero
That's
leads.
not true. That's not true. They do investigate leads. Otherwise, they would be called witch burners, not hunters. They go after. They do investigations.
And
They're sure, they may murder everybody in that path, but they still fucking investigate.
but regardless, we were told specifically by it we cannot trust any authority in the town.
I get that.
Witch hunters are just not to be trusted in the first place.
Well, from a Middenheim standpoint, witch hunters already are suspect. They're not. They're a Reichland thing. Okay, they do have authority in this area, and yes, they do investigations, and then they burn everything down, and they move on to where those leads got them, and they investigate again, and they burn that all down. But so they are definitely more of the nuclear option. Okay,
I get that.
you guys have options. Admittedly, letting the three-eyed bird go without thinking about it was a solid lead until it was let go. But I've tried to leave some crumbs as far as alternatives based on what you guys wish to do.
How
All
long?
the
How
pigeons.
long till the demonstration of the two large rooms?
Tomorrow.
Okay. We don't really have as much information on this currently, so let's follow one of the other issues. We have information on the dwarves. On the dwarf issue.
Mulder?
I wish we had the engineer, but that's dealt with.
The
Yeah,
dwarf
wait,
issue
okay.
was effectively a dead end.
Yeah.
That you guys already investigated that. They killed the thief, and they know what she was trying to steal. That's
Functionally, the dwarves are not worried about who's doing it, why they're doing it. Effectively, the overall crime was stopped before it happened. That's all they're really concerned about. And there was no information or leads with that. We already checked that before we left on the overall thing. I don't know. We checked underground. The elf went in the basement. You guys checked all the floors and everything. So it's not like there was a sewer entrance because we checked that also. I'm completely at a loss. Other than checking the neighboring buildings, because the coops readily open, but that would just be breaking into random houses with no leads whatsoever.
I agree. I think the only real option we have is observation.
Yeah.
But how long do we do this routine before we say, okay, the trail's gone cold, we have to find something else? It's been 2 days, or a day and a half, really. Because it was the night. Stayed the first night, pigeon showed up. Now we've gone through an entire night. So, 36 hours?
Mhm.
And
Do we still have the chicken?
Been since I purchased the rooms.
Tell them what the pigeon.
Or the initial pigeon?
Yeah, because it hasn't left.
okay, so
Is the
she has all
feather
these
dyed?
pigeons.
Because we can track the
Does
dye.
she rent them out for people to use as messages
the
back to her? Why
Yeah.
would she
Who
have?
made the dye? Because
Because she
purple
collects
dye is
pigeons.
very rare.
That's her hobby.
She just collects the pigeons,
That's-
and it just
yeah.
happened to be one of them is a homing pigeon.
I think it's mainly she collects pigeons and they're using that as a way to hide their couriers. I think she's completely not involved at all.
I
think
say
they're
we
just-
test that.
Did you catch what I said?
No.
So
The dye is the purple feather dyed? Because if so, then we can track who made the dye. Because purple dye is very hard to find, and it would be hard to get in the city, especially in Midnight. So we can track we can ignore the fact that it's a.
That-
I think somebody can't.
That's-
and we can track the dye.
That's actually not a terrible idea because he is right. Purple dye.
That you can't go by around.
Okay, thank you. My bad.
the other question is: was the third eye a googly eye stuck to his head?
Oh well, now I have to go.
What?
That
I'm
way.
going to communicate with my friends.
Thank you.
Okay.
201 is on the other side, isn't it? Is 201 Old Troy that turns into 201?
That's
201
202.
is Brand.
Okay, yeah, so it's the other side of the neighborhood. I appreciate it. Thanks, bud. Love you, bye.
I thought the lady that was owning this establishment or whatever,
Frau Ziegler?
yeah, we had information from her previously. We had a quest to talk to her. I don't see it at all in the quest logs. I've been searching for it for a while. But I thought
No.
we had something in line with that because
No.
that's what Andy was talking about last time. And he was going to talk to her about it, but then he realized, wait, he didn't know that. He didn't know her name. So that's why he didn't bring it up.
He connected it to a name that had a similar sound, but no, Frau Ziegler is unrelated to anything.
I
previously.
connected it too because I was like, wow, that name sounds super familiar.
Yeah, Ziegler is super familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
You can check the die, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be there's 2 or 3 dealers, and then we're going to run into a similar situation of we don't know which dealer it is, and there's not going to be anything obvious outside for either of them. So we're going to be breaking into a random place. Also, it's just it will be an innocent die owner probably.
Ha!
Hmm.
Our die owner's really innocent,
People die all the time.
right?
All right, then.
and we already
what's
went to
another way we can check?
the address 68 Sigmund's Vague Way, right? Sigmund's Way.
I believe that was the initial building.
I forget what that one was.
It was
It was one of the
Vogel,
previous one.
communication between branches of Purple Hand.
Wasn't that the one that got burnt down and he stole the stuff from the basement and gave it to my witch?
No, because I wrote it down after we found out what the Low Kings report to, which was way after that.
Is your beef with
Who the
the
Low Kings were.
idea of tracking down the die? Is your beef there that will be potentially harming innocent people along the way through that investigative route?
As long as it has beans and stuff like that, but it makes no sense to harm people for not even the idea that they have information.
I understand that. Breaking and entering
As long as there's like
and just looking around isn't necessarily harming somebody.
I completely agree, but my overall thing is I'm perfectly fine with bending the rules and breaking the rules as long as it has a overall purpose to it. And at this point, if we decide we're going to go this die route, we might as well just check the buildings around here also, because that's their standpoint also.
I disagree, but okay.
Here's my.
Right.
I think we need to have discussions either with. Okay, I want to go talk to the lady because I think I'm the only one that hasn't really talked to the lady, the old lady, Frau Ziegler. Because I've been avoiding it. I didn't want my face to be out there. Either you need to. Because I think you and I are the only two that really haven't talked to her.
I can talk to her.
I haven't talked
No.
to her.
Okay, we need somebody that can talk
He's
to her.
got a
and
good
ask,
relationship
does
with
she,
her.
Does she have any regular tenants that have been there for an extended period of time? Because if it's somebody that's a tenant that's only there, I've only been here a week, it's not going to be a member of the hand unless they constantly rotate the same, different people in and out of there, which they probably wouldn't do.
That's a
If
fair
we
point.
find somebody that has been there for a while, then I say I break into that room. I mean, we break into that person's room because I think they're subject, suspect.
I asked Andy's character
Mhm.
when you booked the room.
Mhm.
Did you notice that did she write it down in a log or anything like that?
No.
She just kept it by memory. And
I didn't find any law.
Yeah, you didn't find any books. Yeah, paper's expensive.
I heard something earlier, but I as a player heard it, not the character, so I'm trying not to.
That was us talking. That was not Sean.
Is there any healing
It was
house near
us discussing.
Healing house,
No, it was something
probably.
she said. It was something she said that I don't think anybody else may have picked up on. I may be imagining
Or stay.
the connection there. But
Healing house,
Could be.
morgue, Temple of Moor,
Temple of Moor is on the western side by the cliffs. There's no other temples of Moor.
but healing house. or something
Yeah,
there.
there were several temples of Shalia around town. There's probably one nearby. I don't remember. I don't know. I have a specific location, but
Yes, the document that was sent here was talking about how the operations continue and more corpses are needed for the research. So I'm thinking, well, maybe
Yeah,
they're
that would
pulling
be
it
connected
from
to the
like
cliffs.
the healing house and stuff like that. I don't think they're grabbing it from the cliffs because there wouldn't be bodies left. Really.
They have to go all the way to the bottom and down back up. They wouldn't do that.
Well,
And they
or,
would send the message here.
Where's the nearest healing house?
or they're working with someone inside and, hey, body goes missing.
That's a good idea. I'll go talk to the healing house. I'll do that real quick. So I just run over to the healing house
Okay.
and
It's that man?
no, I'll talk to them about the about my potential cure that I figured out for the itching pox. Right,
Do you know the recipe to distill the tincture for the cats?
for the cats.
That's what
The
they
cat
think
started.
the itching pox comes from.
No, it's
No, there were some physicians in town that were talking about how they could distill the cat essence, and that would cure the pox. Well, just down the street, there was that butcher that was taking cats in.
yeah, but that's a butcher. That's not a.
Well, a butcher's obviously is intelligent. He knows how to make this thing. I got 3 of the vials myself. Are you suffering from the pox?
Yes. No, I'm not. I'm not. But let me see the vial. I don't want to get fucking labeled. Give me the vial.
Okay. He shows you a small vial, small glass thing.
Pop it up. I'll give it a sniff.
It smells putrid.
Yeah, but what can I smell in it with my
He's got the
putrid
acute
smell?
sense of smell.
Oh, you smell wet cat fur. Is the overwhelming sense. I mean, it has some cinnamon in it.
Typical
And-
bullshit tincture from the medieval times.
Yeah, it has some strong smells and so forth. You have to try it to see whether it works or if you have some
I
science
don't.
skills.
I don't have to try that at all.
They're selling cat oil.
Okay, so I give it back to her. Don't give this to
It's
patients.
far more profitable than snake oil.
Don't give this to patients. What patients need is clean water. Boil water, boil your rags. It helps. Trust me.
Okay,
I've done it. I cured a man. His wife killed him later, but that's a whole different story.
we'll give that a try. But with Shali's blessing, we'll save as many as we can.
Blessed be Shaw. So, question for you. Yeah. Who was it who was selling you these tinctures? Were you buying these tinctures, or were they giving them to you?
No, a couple of our congregation donated these.
Who?
Names a couple of the people.
All right,
Don't recognize the names,
Yeah.
but it gives you a couple of names. According to him, they sacrificed their family cats as part of the plague, and they used one of the potions themselves or lotions on one of their people, and they didn't need the second one, so they donated it to the church to better other people.
Do you know where these people live?
It gives you some addresses.
Okay. Irrelevant. Okay. So, what? I keep the information in mind. What have you been doing with your bodies? Have you been donating them to the university, or have you been
Bodies.
chucking them off the cliff to Saint Gravity?
Well, the
Saint gravity.
the rare faithful that ends up dying in our care, the priests of Moor come and claim them.
Okay. Priest of More. Alright. Thank you. Don't use this crap. Don't use it.
Okay.
I go down to the butcher.
Okay. There's a crowd of people outside, small line of people with some yowling cats.
Physician, excuse me, working my way through. Physician. And I just kind of easel my way up
Sure.
to the front.
Okay. You see a guy with a tall, burly guy, meat cleaver in one hand, bloody apron on him. He's talking with a lady, 2 small daughters next to him crying as they hand over their cat. He hands them a bottle of the stuff. He says, "No problem, here you go."
Oh, no.
He hands the cat off to his assistant.
No, hold on, sir. I'll trade you a vial of your potion for the cat. That way it's even.
What are you talking about here?
Never mind. I need to talk to you in private. Can we talk in private?
I'm busy here. We got cats to deal with. Got processing.
Fair enough. Is there any way I can help? I'm a physician by trade. I can help. I can butcher an animal easily enough.
Well, no, this is a proprietary process we got here. We don't need any outsiders getting involved.
Proprietary, like a fucking butcher in the medieval times would use that word.
No, he's got a couple of guys you hear alternating yowls of cats and then a solid thwack of something on wood. So they're quite obviously butchering cats, and then coming out with some sort of potion that, at least in your interpretation, is probably useless.
Boiled cat,
if that. Some
okay.
cinnamon, some sewer water, and a bit of cat fur.
Wasn't there a bounty on cats?
Yes.
2 pennies per.
2 or 3.
2.
Yeah. According to him and most of the crowd, he's doing his duty to the city per the local edict from the Commission of Public Works. Rid the city of cats.
What are you doing with the bodies?
Well, somebody's got to supply the meat pies.
Cats are edible.
Yeah.
It's protein.
I mean, you can eat the cats or you can eat the rats. It's a step up.
I want to stab this guy.
I mean, you have an intense feeling too.
Oh,
Okay.
no, this is gross.
Yeah. Now he's doing a fairly brisk business, taking cats and selling this oil. And families are leaving. It's sad that their family cat is gone, or the stray that they picked up is gone.
Okay.
But happy that they've gotten some oil.
The family that just left or is leaving. Can I look in to see if their cat's gotten chopped in half yet?
It's been tossed in a bin with several others.
Okay, sir. I will give you 3 pence. Right? Yeah, pennies. To give me that cat so I can give it back to those kids.
Why would you do that?
Look at those poor kids. They're crying, man. Come on.
Well, there's a pox going on if you haven't seen.
I know. I'm aware.
So you want to release cats into the city?
It's not by the cats. It's not by the cats.
Well, I don't care what the kids are thinking. Those poor whelps need to grow up, grow a spine. These are the days we're living in. These cats need to go.
I may need your services.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
Shoot the butcher.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Now, if you remember, there were several different areas that were taking different tactics on the cats.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And this is not, by no means, is the only butcher that has this sort of thing going on. So, I mean,
Like making a tincture. type
there's
thing.
various people that are doing things. Now,
Number 3.
they're obviously questionable on what their actual value is. But from their view, they're at least eliminating cats from the city.
Okay. Then I just. May a pox be upon you, sir. And I
Okay.
turn around and walk away.
And unto you.
Okay. Another dead end.
I'm tired.
Not yet.
The cat juice works.
So did I?
Well, I was going to give it to you, so you can take it back to the university and have them test
Have I gotten enough?
The way
know.
I see this,
Have you gotten enough?
he's already stated.
Sure.
Priest of Shelley has stated.
Yeah, the
it
morning's
works.
gone by. I believe one of the discussions, Matt, was you wanted to go talk to Frau Ziegler?
Yes, but I'm not going to do it
Parasite or whatever.
tonight or yet. Because I wanted to ask him to investigate the
Jumps on a
college,
Okay.
person.
and then we'll do it. I tell
I mean,
our
that's a solid theory.
dark mage, necromancer guy. Remember, since he's not around, and I make sure he's not around. I don't care if he's around. Hey, remember that drawing that the halfling made? Apparently, it somehow made it into the hands of the mages, the tower.
Then it's safe.
But my point is, do you know if your people have it? You brought me there to talk to people. They pushed me away. My only assumption is that they have the freaking drawing. I want it back. Just if you could inquire, if you could inquire to see what they've found out so far, I would greatly appreciate it.
I can tell you exactly what the creature is.
I don't care about that. I want the drawing back. I literally don't care about anything. I just want the drawing back. If it costs me, I would give up to 10 gold for it.
I can try. It would aid me in my own investigations of this creature. However, I provide very little guarantee. There is no guarantee.
That's fine.
I'm not one to start fights with.
The mage college people.
Yeah. No.
How is it that this thing worked great with this computer when I was using it?
When you don't need it. So you're going to send him off to the
If
college
he
to
chooses
investigate things if he's willing to?
Yeah, only if he chooses to.
Okay. So do you
And
want
I
to
will
spend the day at
absolutely-
the college?
Yeah, I'll spend the day there.
With the dwarf in tow, if the dwarf chooses to go with me, I want to go
Okay.
talk to Frau Ziegler.
Hey.
Okay.
Can I don't know how to subtly ask this. So I'm not going to subtly ask this. Never mind.
Subtlety is a fine art that some often
Right.
lost.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling attacked?
Okay. So the two of you are going to talk to Frau Ziegler?
Hopefully you didn't send me a message.
I did not.
Okay.
No.
Currently.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as the dwarf's okay with it.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys head over there. She is sitting out front. Appears very distraught. A couple of the other boarders are out there consoling her. She's sitting there on her rocking chair. Obviously has been crying for quite some time. And is completely beside herself, just bawling. As you guys walk up.
Do you feel better, Matt?
Oh shit. I think you should do the talk. Pardon us? Did we catch you at a bad time?
Miss Ziegler isn't taking on any new boarders at this point. You'll need to come back in a day or two.
I am an aspiring investigator. I'm in training, so to speak. And I have been sent here to ask Miss Ziegler about an inquiry to...
You're an investigator? Like a bounty hunter?
No, I'm not a bounty hunter. I pride
Well,
myself...
that's what we need is a bounty hunter. I'll tell you what.
You know what? I have a friend of mine that is a bounty hunter.
Good.
But I would need to hear the story of what she has to say, or you, or whoever, whatever's going on here.
Well, we want to put a bounty out.
I really wish I didn't have the dwarf with me right now.
Yes. We want to put a bounty. I'll put 3 gold myself in for it.
Who are you?
My name's Franz. Used to be a rat catcher in Bogenhaven.
And you have 3 gold to give to a bounty?
Well, I'm no longer a rat catcher. I moved up.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I moved up.
You're the cat
Were you
catcher now.
here when he was introduced? Matt?
Who? Franz?
He's been introduced a few times.
Yeah.
Anyways, sometime last night before, somebody broke into Miss Ziegler's personal residence and stole property. I'm almost certain it was those ruffians, the thieves in this area. According to her, they've never had any problems, but I wouldn't put it past them. Thieves are definitely no good. These were her only memories of her long-lost family. Whoever it is, whoever took these items, obviously knew what they were and had lots of
I have my
value.
journal out and I'm taking notes as they...
Do you know how to read and write?
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't sure if your character
He
did
did
not.
get that.
I spent a long time to get
Okay.
that. Okay.
So we're taking up a collection in the place. I'm sure we can get up to 10 gold, maybe 15.
Truly.
Yeah.
It sounds intriguing. I will definitely take that case on as one of my first cases. And I will absolutely enlist the assistance of the bounty hunter that actually, my friend, the bounty hunter is actually staying upstairs.
There was a comb. It was like this tortoise shell.
Okay.
There was a music box.
Okay.
Frau Ziegler breaks in and describes it in great detail.
Interesting.
Give me a perception roll.
Perception and intuition.
Perception,
Okay.
based on what you were paying attention to. And a silver candlestick.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Um,
Forgot about that.
Am I gonna have to get into a fight with my fellow dwarf?
I don't know. Guess it all depends how much he was paying attention last night.
God, I hope he figures this out. Just for the lulls.
Won't be much of a fight. It'll be a bill.
So, what does a blunderbuss do at 5 feet?
No, he has grenades.
Grenades.
To get it out, mark the wick, light it. By then I'm like, way, mounts and corners,
All I
gone.
have to do is hug you. I have armor.
You gotta act before me.
I have fortune to spend to go first.
Oh, what a dick move.
I have more fortune than you.
All snack bar and fucking hugs you.
Oh, where's my perception?
I love that he already has the whole plan on how he's gonna murder you.
How would I get? That's like the staple of the whole group. When you get in, you're like, how would I kill him? How would I kill him? How would I kill him?
I never do that.
Then you're not playing right.
Well, I rolled a 6, guys.
Oh no!
That's not accurate because I don't have my helmet on, but
Okay, I was gonna say it's versus a 7.
Wait, your perception is 7?
it's because
That's a
it
helmet.
currently has like I have my full health on, so
It's
What's
only
that,
a
a minus
20.
20?
like a 30 or something. Minus
Oh.
30. It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's minus 30.
So her description of the music box sounds
Oh.
remarkably similar to the one the elf quickly put away when you came into the bar last night.
Okay. The glare.
And then you
Okay.
look at his face and he's like,
Come on.
Like I said, she is distraught. According to her, these are the last remaining memories of her family. The music box was a gift from her husband on her 20th anniversary, and something that she used to play during family dinners while her family was still alive. Where the silver candlestick they would pull out for special occasions, holidays, etc. The comb had been passed down through 5 generations of her family, and she had maintained it as a symbol of continuity of their ever-growing family. But after all 5 children died, her husband, with his heart broken, passed away, and she used what remaining value they had to maintain and continue this boarding house as a means to remember the family and the joy that she had brought into the life. At this point, she doesn't know what she's going to do.
Don't need to be worried about gathering money. We will return it for free.
Okay?
Eyeball him.
And then I glare at the elf.
I'm in training, and therefore will.
Well, certainly if the inspectors guild and of course the dwarves are going to stand by it, then I feel slightly more
We will
confident.
make sure that your ancestors will feel
Well,
fine.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit more. You said your husband and children died. Was it recent?
No. We'll have my children died. My youngest went off to war. Or my oldest was conscripted into the army and never returned, fighting beastmen in the Drakvald.
Ooh.
One of my daughters married a merchant family that fell into disgrace after the business failed, leading to their disappearance during a mysterious fire. One died to the plague 20 years ago.
Okay.
Another was killed in the sea underbelly of the city in a bar fight. And the youngest left for adventure years ago. Never came home.
So what can you tell me about? We need to. Can we take this inside? You two, you're not free to go. You need to come inside with us. Anybody else that is living in this establishment at this point needs to be locked down. We need to do a full investigation, starting now.
Oh, we found it behind your cupboard.
Well, a couple of the people just checked in the last day or so.
That's irrelevant. They may have had some other hidden reasons or means.
Well, certainly, but all the other people here have been here for several weeks.
Then very good. Those we need to check all of them. None of them should be permitted to leave their rooms. I'm sure the Ironbreaker agrees. We need to keep them in their rooms until we can fully investigate their reasons.
Most of them aren't here right now, anyways.
Well, that's good. We can search the rooms without them knowing to obviously with you there, madam.
Well, I can't authorize you to search their rooms.
You have...
Perhaps we should call the watch.
You have valuable things
Well, yes, but it's still their private rooms. I'm not going to tramp on their rights just because you say so. Let's get the watch and have them do this lawfully.
And I look at the two fools that are there with us. Would you kindly let me talk to Frau Ziegler alone?
I don't think she's in any state to be talking.
She's been talking this entire time.
No, they've been filling in the information. She's
been
crying the whole time.
I'll get very angry and be like, "You two have nothing to do with this. Get back to your rooms
Give me an
now."
intimidate roll.
That's fine.
Okay.
Dwarf, intimidate.
Oh, that was great.
Shove the dwarf at him.
I'm actually not bad at intimidate.
Okay.
Probably not as good as a dwarf.
Okay. Well, I think that's what we need to do.
Keep yourselves on lockdown. We'll be there to discuss this issue with you soon. Oh, wow, I did do good.
Okay.
I was like trying to get to where I could see what the hell I did because I didn't read my dice.
They step away, leaving her crying.
It's fine. Once they get back into the establishment, where I assume they're going to the rooms, I'm going to... I probably shouldn't do this. I'm going to have a badge and say, I am licensed.
You don't have a badge yet.
I have
you have the other badge. Okay, yeah.
I am backed by the city, and I need your full cooperation.
Okay, she looks through tear-stained eyes and so forth up at you. Barely registers what it is.
That's fine. Let's go down to where these things came up missing.
Okay, she lets you lead her wherever.
And I walk towards her room, wherever her room may be.
Okay.
That's okay.
You've been arguing against using these badges for weeks, and the first time you have to save your own ass, you pull out the badge.
Of course he does.
You scumbag!
Where are you going to lead her to?
I head towards where I believe her room to be.
Okay.
Does she have me at a different direction?
No, she's like barely with it at all at this point.
That's fine.
Okay, so she'll follow along because you seem to have some authority.
I need you to show me where this happened.
Okay, she points at the door leading to the basement.
Okay, go to that door and open it up, and I mean it's 20, almost 10. It is 10:30.
Yeah.
So that's where I'd like to leave it if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, we'll stop there. As the dwarf discovers.
I'm ignoring the dwarf the entire time.
The dwarf's just standing there like...
No, you're ignoring him, but you can feel his eyes on your back.
I'm sure.
You hear the sheet of an axe being pulled out.
He's sharpening it right now. It's coming back for free, right? Nope, it sure isn't.
She only brought up the word ancestors several times.
I had nothing I can do about that. The whole time I'm like, please roll bad, please roll bad.
Single digits.
Nope, he rolled pretty good on that.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll continue.
Macro.